country then.
There's not many good choices. There's lots that are already the ones that actually give me a good chance have already been claimed.
It's alone, like Baden. If you want to go to Europe.
I mean, Cologne is pretty decent, and they have opportunities in HRE.
Game's back up. Okay.
I'm kind of done with Europe for this one. I'm in Europe for Bob's one, and I kind of want to not be Europe.
We start in Africa.
We shall never surrender.
I'm going to leave the Empire, me. It was
Sorry, die again.
No, I'm not dead yet. The AI has just put me in a very, very terrible position.
Let's see.
Along with losing to colonialists. You know,
there are a bunch of good, good sized countries to play as, just not North America.
I mean, Mean looks good. Oria, I think.
I'm not going to play Ming.
Well,
Ming, like the whole of 5 minutes as a joke, and then I was like, "Yeah, I'm picking a real nation now, guys. Don't panic."
There are a number of Central and East African nations and like Northern Indian nations that are perfectly fine.
It's just I've concluded that native Northern American natives are just a terrible choice. They are just pure. You cannot play them. As soon as someone goes colonial, you cannot play them because you're just 80% behind all the time.
the big issue is you dump tons and tons and tons of points into like the native council shit. Then the second you reform, all that stuff's just completely wasted. So you wasted all of the points for the first third of the game.
Yeah. All right. So which countries are not claimed that are not Europe as well?
Yemen.
Yeah, man.
Yemen, maybe the Mamluks.
Okay. Well, how about we do it this way? Instead of listing every single country that's not being played by a player, we just list the countries that are being played by a player, and everything else is fine.
Yeah, that works.
I was thinking,
Absolutely not.
Persia.
for I think outside of Asia.
Go Yao.
Yao. What else are Yao?
Yo!
The Persia player here.
Hey, Hellraiser, thanks for the sub.
Yeah, he joined the session.
How do you feel, Persia, with a Yemen next to you, a player Yemen?
Oh, I mean, I'm allied with Yemen, so I have no problem.
Oh, that's perfect then.
There you go.
And there's no
I have a
Ethiopia
friend.
for you to fight with.
Oh god, because I just like
You have someone to beat up too.
The Mamluk, since I have a mission to eat.
Ready up, people.
Completely.
Right,
Thanks
I'm
for bearing with me. So, chat, thanks for bearing with me as well. I don't know what the fuck happened. I streamed yesterday with no issues, and then today it's just like derp to derp to derp. Although it did fuck with me yesterday.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, like I don't. Did any of you guys watch Hoi 3 yesterday?
But yeah.
I did in between work.
I started up this stream like I normally did about 10 or 15 minutes early so people can, assemble. And I went to the kitchen to get a cup of tea. And by the time... Here, why don't we play on speed 1 for a second so Utari can have a second to figure out what's going on. I went to the kitchen to get tea. So I was gone for like 3 minutes, and when I came back, my computer had Windows 10 decided that was the perfect time to install some updates and had restarted my computer. So I had to sit there for like 10 minutes going, oh, this is only the third restart. Fuck you, Windows 10. You already have a goddamn mind your own. You do whatever the fuck you want. Whatever the fuck you want to. And I got really upset. Rebels supported. The deplorable crooks in France have given money to support separatists in my country.
Oh, hey, my liberty desire is now 90%. I could have just switched and saved you all that trouble, Sergey.
Sergey, what the fuck?
Right, so I know the AI, the spy network of 100 in your country, so I just may as well use it before I stop it.
Wait. The logic was, might as well fuck with them before I go.
Yeah.
Okay. Getting on the same page.
That's a little messed up. Just a little bit.
Nah.
It's fine.
No, the ninjas are attacking my colony.
I also have a fleet with zero ships going around the place here, which I cannot click.
Wait, how do you have a fleet with 0 ships?
That's the AI. I don't know.
I was about to say, if you have a fleet with 0 ships, then this is. I feel like that's an existential crisis there.
It's going around the place. I can see it.
I've had it happen before where armies lost their tags, so it was literally just a 3D icon on the map, and no no really easy way to click it. England has the gall to claim one of my provinces that I'm not going to try to pronounce as their own.
Haha.
Oh, fuck, I'm stuck with AI admins again.
Oh my god, this game looks so good on a good monitor. Ah, it's so nice.
It's okay. I'm gonna kick in the Ottomans' teeth when I get the chance to.
Who are the Ottomans? They sound like cool people.
They're not.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Everybody
they're
keeps
beating
talking
up the
about
man.
them. They,
They're
if
dickheads.
everybody's talking about them, they gotta be cool, right?
That's
Right?
not how that works.
I don't know. All I know is that I'm the
England.
greatest nation that exists on the earth. So that's all I know. I got a new monitor. My father sent me a new one for my birthday. My birthday.
I got a question for you.
For me?
Oh, from. Is there a multiplayer? I thought there was.
There it is.
Yes.
You're looking right at him.
Would you be opposed to Persia just invading your ally and stealing their land?
Bro War, thanks for the sub.
Who, me?
Who's my ally?
Denmark.
Are they? They don't.
No, they're not.
It's Andalusia. Is it like?
Mamluk had no allies. They're truce broken.
Oh,
I only have one ally, and he's nowhere near you.
Allies are overrated.
about to say it has Molly on there as a unless.
I mean, allies are amazing and save my butt.
I was gonna say.
Are you a defender of the faith? Question mark.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, that's why.
Oh my god, I converted all the. Trade provinces.
I don't even. It's like I don't even know. Okay, so Mexico is technically Catholic, right?
No, it's
No,
not converted.
no, it is Catholic, and the state religion is Protestant, right?
Yeah. Well, no, so they're Protestant. All the provinces are Catholic.
Okay, so this AI made this nation super duper what? It looks like trade. Trade, Yemen!
I don't trust French Colombia, so I'm not allying it.
Economic, defensive, trade, and religious ideas. Interesting. It's got a fucking good economy, though.
So it says, I'm not playing in Europe, yet I border 2 of the 3 biggest European powers. Well, talk to Sergey in the AI.
Yeah.
Who this?
I can't even go on a war spree again till actually is my truce up with my neighbor so I can I can go to war with them.
Okay, that should stop the Catholic zealots.
Catholic zealots. They're all zealoty.
Though I'm making no money now.
I'll go
Oh,
ahead
they
and
move
do
them
this.
into waiting for it.
Boom.
No.
What's the next one? Caravan power and an extra merchant. Mexican France is no longer a valid rival.
Yeah, because my my development isn't actually worth anything anymore.
Hey, Revy, thanks for
Because
subbing.
it's their own religion.
Appreciate it, Revy.
Oh no, why did one of them army went? It's all sitting on an island.
Fuck did AI do to my
What's
merchant?
Ireland?
Oh, Ireland never existed. The English ruined that chance.
I'm seriously curious how maps spread when you start in the New World, because when you're in the Old World, it's 50 years from when someone you know discovers something, I think. But how does it work when I'm over here? Because all you guys already have those maps from over there, and it's already been more than 50 years since I've had diplomatic relations.
I don't know. Find out, but you could be Catholic. Oh, well, Protestant now.
Well, I was supposed to say nobody likes the Catholics. It seems. I don't know. I heard Orthodox is pretty cool.
Lies.
I mean,
It is pretty cool.
Islam is good too.
I mean,
Islam is lame.
I've heard a lot of good things about a lot of good Jesuses.
There's only one good Jesus.
Oh god damn it! This AI.
about Islam, you need to come over to the Shia side. Not the
No.
Sunni.
You shut
My
your mouth,
dad's
sir.
the guy.
I'm busy. Like the AI was pirating my home trade node. I need to fix this.
Well, it sounds like it's a smart AI then.
Yeah.
I mean, his colonies are pirating the nodes that are basically claimed by us already.
That fuck is- Anyway, how much debt do you have?
So this AI has been clever in going trade because of the ideas
Hooray!
but some ridiculous reason it's not put anything into mercantilism.
Thanks for the
It
cheer there,
was
Jewish bagel.
overrated.
Well, I mean, from your point, well, you don't know. From your point of view, mercantilism would be really good.
Yeah, like if you're raiding other trade nodes or just trying to push trade and you're not expanding your land itself, you're just pushing trade. Mercantilism's great.
Also,
And that's
if,
exactly what Yemen's done. It's not expanded its land that much. It's just really fucking pushed trade hard, and it's done really well, actually.
and if you don't have
except for mercantilism.
if you don't have colonial nations and you're relying on moving your own moving trade and your own provincial trade power, mercantilism is really good. If you go colonial, mercantilism's bad.
Mm-hmm. And this AI has actually done a very, very good job, as I say, except for in mercantilism and a couple of minor things, but I can fix those.
Growth of the port of Panama. Don't mind if I do. That is definitely good for me.
Not ID group. Where should I go?
I just if I could get more
Goddamn bugs whacked his job.
but Benjamin Magnus bots just subscribe. What the fuck? Oh, that's Revy gifted a sub to my bot.
Hold on, what?
I'm not complaining. Now my bot is more important. It'll get a new tag.
Okay then.
Portugal is building a spy network.
The bastards.
Yeah, they're bad.
Innovative. Let's go.
Bad. They're real bad guys. Oh, this province is... Wait, if I... Okay, so this colony that I took from Oddball is almost done. But if I slaughter everybody there, does it turn to my faith and my culture?
I should put a colonist there. I think it should.
Yeah, you have to send a colonist.
Okay. Oh, do I have to send a colonist and slaughter everybody, or just one or the other?
Just
Send colonist.
Oh, no, it's already done. I'm just converting... My bad, I was looking at the tooltip wrong. I was already converting it.
I think the only nations that I'm afraid of that are near me is... Well, actually, no. Delhi is pretty big. I mean, you don't have to be near me. That's okay.
Someone wanted to know how many ducats my bot has. There is an easy way of me figuring that out. Let's see here. Currency. Let's sort by who has the most. And there it is. My bot has 35,000 ducats.
Oh.
Stop taking all my stability.
Ah ha 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 ha! It's what you get for being a bad Mexican.
Okay, so...
Delivery attempted. We were unable to deliver your package. Fuck you! USPS! You... God damn fuck. I hate my postman. He decided that he doesn't want to deliver packages, so he made up this bullshit excuse that it's not safe to leave packages in our lockboxes, which is total nonsense because they're very secure and we live in a very nice neighborhood. So now whenever all my Christmas packages should be coming in. Instead of saying I get messages saying they're delivered, I get messages saying they were attempted to be delivered, but I have to go drive to the post office to get it. Fuck you, postman. Why is the game zoomed out? Because I zoomed out. All right, kill the Catholics. I think we all can get on board with killing Catholics, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, is anybody here a Catholic?
I mean, I am, but not in the game.
I'm a Protestant, actually.
I don't know what's going on in current France, but
France is a little confused right now.
Ooh,
I put my status on unsure.
That's a good building.
Glorious had done the Shah of Persia. I have revoked my guarantee of hormats because I noticed that you're probably interested in them.
Oh yeah.
Sexy Hormuz.
I have interests of when this war's finally over. Yeah, Marine needs to not exist anymore, and so does Ethiopia and Kaffa and all of these East African states. I think they belong under Yemen occupation. In which case, the Mamluks and Hormuz, at least leading up to Bahrain, I would have no problems with you expanding into those areas.
Oh my. UPS is better. I agree that UPS is better. The problem is okay. When I broke the screen to my phone and I ordered a new one, I paid $11 extra to get it shipped to me faster, and the faster shipping was UPS. But all UPS does here is they deliver it to the local USPS facility, who then refuses to deliver it. Doomdog, thanks for the follow. Something is stirring. Our spies inform us that England is considering attacking Powhatan.
Oh, those rat bastards!
Alright. I mean, what I can do if you want those people gone.
Bad people go.
Once I'm done with this war, Mamluks.
I want to see the bad man fly, Mom.
Really, I can only rival Inca.
Yeah, you were not a valid rival for about 1.5 years, and then like you popped back onto the list.
Yeah, you're my only valid rival.
I have. It was like you for me. It was like you and Molly. And I don't have any issue with Molly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of.
You are.
They're being the little spoon right now to my Inca. I'm cool with that.
Oh, I should have claimed Hungary strong.
Meanwhile, I'm just trying to stabilize my goddamn economy.
Right, Persia. If you look and see on the diplomatic province of interest diplomatic feedback mode, you'll see the areas of Hormuz that I'm certainly interested in, and everything north of that line, Yemen has no claims to. Yemen has no interest in. Is that acceptable?
All right. Yeah, I see your line of
Stuff.
I can work with that.
Stealing maps from the
Yemen will
English.
support Persia's interests against the Mamluks in expanding in the territories to conjoin that line.
Andalusia would like a little hand in Magnus as well.
I'm willing to be your friend. Because
That was so deadpan. I'm willing to
Reading
be
on the
your
bottom.
friend.
Would Persia be interested in the Persian provinces that Yemen apparently obtained from you? Those two that are across the sea. Would you like them?
God damn it, my mercenaries are too powerful.
you know what? Yeah, I'll pay a pretty penny for them so I can get my armies back together.
Pay a pretty penny.
Yeah, those two that are across the sea from me, I have no real interest in those ones. Once I'm done with this war, I'll ship them back your way.
Killing Catholics. I'm killing Catholics. I'm killing Catholics. Cause they're Catholics.
What are you doing over there, Ben?
Killing Catholics.
How you doing?
Oh, that sounds pretty nice. Mind if I join?
Yeah, it's kind of like a national pastime over here.
Whoa. Wait.
Also, thanks for pointing out I had 100 spy network with England, because that allowed me to steal a couple maps nicely.
Religious map mode in Europe is just like someone threw up all over it.
It's pretty solid over here. All this beautiful like cayenne inti.
I was very tolerant, and AI happened.
Just ignore the little green pimple and.
You know what? I don't think I've ever once grabbed the humanist idea track because I'm usually more into just like forcibly murdering and converting people than I am to letting them live in harmony.
I feel like a country that already has those ideas. It's pretty. I mean, I didn't take it. I just had because France, you get like 3 tolerance by default.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in my current Ryuku run, I might try out humanist to see how that works. Because normally I just say, hey, convert everybody to Sunni, but might try humanist just to see how it works out. Because there's so many different religions and cultures you have to conquer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a real fun Ryuku run at the moment. It's going pretty well. I thought it would be a hindrance to have other nations in the Philippines, but the tributarding kind of actually helps that situation because most of them just start suckling the Ming teat, which means you can attack them freely. So you could.
I'm not so game killing Russia anymore. Well, the Ottomans are allied with Russia. Russia scares me.
But
Oh, hey, Rush. They shouldn't.
But that one thing, it scares me.
I don't know. We managed to successfully beat up Russia over in Bob's game.
Russia's scary.
That's because I was a moron and like withdrew all of my armies to fight that one French stack.
Yeah, that was kind of
And
bad.
you pounced him.
Yeah, and the poor guy was 2 techs behind us. But he should not turn his back on Europe.
Europe turned its back on me.
Poor Bob's trying desperately to keep the European Union together. Like,
And then Sergei gives him a 5 stab hit.
How did Sergei give him a 5 stab hit?
Calling him into the war that they had a truce in.
Ooh, that's a dick move right there.
Like, he was like, we're gonna do this thing. Like, we was quietly discussing, we're gonna do this thing. And then it's like, in agreement, we're gonna like restore Prussia's electorate. You know that France robbed it of. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And Prussia's gonna vote for France. That it changed its vote from. You know, we organised things, smoothed it all out again, and then Sergei was like, okay, we've got an agreement. Yes, boom, war was declared. Like, whoa! Let me get my.
I must say,
in position
does
first.
anybody expect anything else from Sergei at this point?
And then they left me in a room with Smitty for like 20 minutes.
I have yet to play a game with him.
Don't. I want to server mute him in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, no. Just even when he's doing well, he's doing bad. It's just
He also reads really hard. Harder than talk.
It's so horrible to listen to.
Is it just the microphone?
No, it's him. It's just he doesn't know when to see that he's in a losing position. He doesn't know when to shut up. Is the other one. Like at a point, it gets like it's getting boring now. Hearing you complain and whine and make excuses. Get to your point. And and just the constant whining. Like when he's in a strong position, he does the whole sort of like, this, that, and the other, giving it the big talk. Yeah, like he's giving it like the big uns, right? He's giving it the big uns because Bob's helping him out. And then as soon as he's in a losing position because Bob's like not interested anymore, he's like, "Oh no, come on, what are you doing this?" Blah blah
Wait,
blah.
What country is Bob playing?
Austria.
Awesome. Okay, so he's the big boy daddy of Europe, kind of. And Smitty's England, right?
Smitty
No,
was
not anymore.
England.
He was England, and England got balkanized between Sweden, the Ottomans, and Burgundy, which became France.
And Smitty just rolling his face across the keyboard.
Well,
Yeah,
I feel like people rolling their face across England is kind of like a multiplayer thing. That always
That's the
happens.
second time he's done this too.
Like in one of my old ones, we had I know Revy, you're in chat right now, so you know what you did. Revy killed England, then someone else put it back together, and then killed England again, and then a third person came in and put England back together, then killed it again because they just kept up eating all of England and getting AE, and then France would do a coalition on them.
Yeah.
The thing is with Schmidt is that from what I can tell, I think he's like a competent single player, but
Ooh.
he just has no idea how to deal with other players.
There's a number of people who either are members of the community or have actually participated in some events who are 100% convinced they are the best player that EU4 has ever seen, and then they get into a multiplayer game and just
Yeah,
because like last session he was Ethiopian. There's another person playing Yemen. Didn't look that different from what it does right now, but basically he tried to get around bringing Yemen into a war by attacking like an ally of his ally kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he just assumed that the Yemen player would have no problem with that.
And there was a problem with that.
They're at war with each other.
Then there was an issue.
there was indeed an issue.
Then suddenly Bob joined in, and Smitty was riding his high horse.
Yeah. The thing with England is that if you're playing it in multiplayer, you have to be a good multiplayer player.
I mean, it's not.
Diplomacy.
Well, what I usually use English, just sell all my shit to France and then get them in lines with the player there.
Yeah, just play nice with France is the big thing with England. Like, you play nice with France, and the two of you can say, you can do a petition of America, and then the two nations combined are fucking scary. France's army and England's navy combined can really dominate games.
Funny how in single player, England forgets to build a navy most of the time.
Oh yeah. Or just it's like stuck in a new world or something.
So did you guys notice that that Andalusia has 6 development?
That's what? 6
El Diablo.
Can I buy those provinces from you?
I can't see anything in Europe still.
Oh no, it's a great power list.
I'll just keep stealing maps from England, and my inflation's really not that bad.
There we go.
Well, kill some natives, other natives, bad natives. My inflation's 7%. It's not that bad.
Inflation's only bad when it's removing all of your income, basically.
Yeah.
I think that's where all my income's technically going, is inflation's taking it.
How much inflation do you have?
Me?
I had 5, but I was only making only about 22 ducats, or about a balance of +4. So inflation was taking a lot of that.
Hey, I really cranked up the tariffs, my god.
Yeah, why don't we go ahead and grab yearly inflation reduction?
I also have the issue of that I'm behind in admin tech, so I'm getting that corruption thing. So there's like 20 ducats going into corruption.
Yeah.
I just balanced out Persia's because they had their ideas consist of administrative, defensive, diplomatic, and then they took another administrative idea and fell behind.
My problem is I have 2 fucking gold provinces.
Oh, 2!
I have 5. So shut up.
Okay. We comparing gold provinces. I'll let you know when I stop counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's it. I got 8.
I'm willing to buy some of those.
Pass.
You wanna reconsider that offer? We have good money here. Can be.
So
I tried to sell
Wait. Let me get this straight. You wanna offer me gold to purchase my gold?
Yes.
It's an offer you can't refuse, man.
I feel like that's an offer I could definitely refuse. Thanks for the follow, Superman.
Superman.
Superman with a bunch of numbers.
Superman,
Florida's being attacked by Krieg.
I can also do with the gem provinces in like Colombia. Can I buy those?
No.
Yes.
No. I mean, this is this is my land, claimed by me.
Colonial Brazil.
Alright, yeah, you go ahead and try that, England.
Good
I
job.
had like 2 little provinces from you.
Yes, sorry. I
Donald, please don't colonize. That you have no right to be down here.
Who's doing what where?
Donald is going right in front of my African holdings.
It's an island.
Right off the coast of me.
War.
We're going to war.
I mean, you can ask for a higher price. I'm over 3,000 ducats saved.
This Andalusia. This is why you don't ally with the natives.
I feel like
I'm kind of like not particularly interested in those provinces. So, in order to show and affirm my my friendliness with Persia, I'm giving them a song.
Mm-hmm.
Donald, I'm asking you nicely here, as an ally.
So you have a problem with this, but not the French who are on your coast.
I have a problem with them too.
I got more merchants that I know what to do with.
Feel ya.
Well, I still don't. I still have a pretty narrow map. How are you going to deal with Sergei? Well, you don't deal with Sergei. You just ride the catastrophe wave.
You just see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna put it out this way. If France moves down to Africa, Persia will protect.
Persia gonna do jack shit, I guess. What are you gonna stop me?
Oh,
So Donald, what's it gonna be here?
You seriously
They got
gonna
a
make
free
a
start
deal out
now?
of a fucking island?
Yeah.
Are
The
there,
islands in my culture group.
are there any policies that give inflation
I'm
reduction?
now. You're policy now. Just stop guaranteeing. Any policies which give what?
No, it's not. The island's not in your culture group.
Inflation reduction.
Is it an African culture group?
An economic or
It's not in the mandate culture group.
West
Well, I think it's
African,
like
which
the
is an
actual, like,
accepted
policy
culture.
things.
oh, a policy. Yeah.
That's
Oh, not to be honest. Let's check.
Plutocratic and economic give national tax and plus yearly Republican tradition, apparently.
What? Yeah.
I don't know what Republicans are.
kind of trying to make a big deal of me getting an island.
Because it's in my region. How would you like it if I went up to Spain?
I feel like Andalusia is definitely in the right here. It's not connected, so
Oh no, I died.
it's not literally touching. There's water in between and so on and so forth.
Colonial Solinan, where the fuck is this? California.
That and it's on a. If you was to take a straight line from Ifni, I assume we're talking about the Canaries, right? This is the Canaries that you're bickering about, right?
No, it's just random ass, like in the little like. It's
Bernardo Po.
What's that?
Bernone de Po. Everybody knows Bernone de Po.
Is that
Guinea?
one? It's a little.
A robot.
Yeah, I heard a robot there too.
Everybody just do the robot.
Can't decipher the code, sir.
Oh, Donald's gone.
Understandable.
Oh, really?
Of course
not
he's gonna
again.
drop it. That's
He dropped like 5 times, I think, yesterday during Bob's.
Donald's got some internet that it doesn't really hold up most. Last week it did okay, but most of the time it's kind of a pain in the butt.
Didn't they have like a winter storm for like a winter storm in like Texas standards down there?
Hey, what the fuck is this? An Autocapa? What the fuck?
Oh god.
I'm glad
So-
I decided to start fucking up right as we started.
Hey, what the fuck is this in Texas? You motherfucker.
He's not here.
I'm in New York State, so like I'm used to snowstorms.
Andalusia, get out of wait. He's not here.
Where in
fuck.
New York are you?
You ain't-
Alright,
there's a reason for
I
the
live
whole life.
I live right in Liverpool. I'm like 10 minutes away from Destiny.
All right, I'm from Rochester.
Is this the reason for war? It is.
Rochester all the time for Toricon.
Oh, there's Donald.
Goddamn Texans stealing my Texas oil.
What's oil?
I just want to play
You know,
EU4, but you always start when I'm at work. Well, don't work on Saturdays. It's the Lord's
Sunday.
Day, you know, Jesus and whatnot.
But it's Sunday, not Saturday.
Does Ben even have a week?
I don't know.
I gotta
No,
work.
I don't.
I gotta work next week on Christmas Eve on Sunday. That sucks.
Do you get extra paid though? Like,
It's funny, his downloads, he downloads really quickly, but then it just cuts in and out.
I don't have normal internet issues. It works fine for me, and then it'll just fucking cut out like 20 times in an hour.
So.
Alright.
So can you get rid of that colony and
Yeah, get rid of the colony and
Texas, please?
And the one here, like you can keep it. I'm gonna break the alliance if you keep it.
Persia.
I mean, you can break the alliance, but maybe I'll decide I want some more land in Africa.
And I'll beat you back.
Mister?
You're military tech 13. You've got slightly more troops than me.
So, about the Texas problem.
I think Andalusia might have a friend in France.
If he pulls back the colony in Texas, we could do something.
What if he just moves it one province south?
As long as he stays on the colonial Mexico for me, yeah.
But is it really important for Mexico to have expansion pass to the north? Is that necessity there?
I just don't like his color in the New World, to be honest.
You just don't like his color. Whoa, way to say that to the African dude.
I'm just upset that I helped you defeat Aragon in that war, and you can't even respect my territorial claims.
I'm upset that you're making such a big deal off a fucking island.
Player CB, player CB.
Here we see the fall of Mali.
Hey, Persia's just gonna stay over here and do Persia things with their space marines.
Persian space marines and their Yemeni vassals. Proto-vassals?
I wouldn't say vassals. We assist with our fleets. We have a very competent navy. We're like the England and France of Arabia.
In that, and my troops have 6.9 morale, so, you know. And I have a 3-star and a 2-star general going for me.
Quantity. Next.
Yeah, all this nation's ideas are built, like, literally fucking built towards trade.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good trade node over there. Like, always.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. I'm like, I've got only 200 dev, and I'm, like, bringing in, like, an income nearly 100.
What else?
What is it? No, 65, sorry.
What's my dev? My dev's 491. I'm bringing in 105 a month.
What the fuck? The AI has no idea what the hell to do with fleets.
Nope, it doesn't.
It was just sending like most of my fleet after fucking shoves a couple off over towards the Inca.
Arriving today, your package. No, what you're gonna do is send me a message in an hour saying it was undeliverable because my postman's a cunt. Gotta make sure that military tech is up. Protect against those dastardly Mexicans.
So, never seen this before. Orthodox zealots in Tunis.
Stuff happens.
Oh, I wonder how that happened.
Well, I think everybody figured out that Orthodox is a really good religion.
Oh my god, they're all converting. They're converting the land with them, too.
Ooh.
Orthodox is a beautiful religion.
It really is.
Yeah, it's really nice. If you can get your, what is it, patriarchal authority up to 100, is that it? Fucking, I think it's 3% missionary strength, -3 unrest, and 33% manpower modifier. That's fucking amazing. And then you could always just turn on those little boons whenever you need them.
Yeah.
Alright, son. I'm allied with Mali. Let's go.
Yeah, it feels like Orthodox and the various Islamic faiths are now really strong. Like the scholarship ability is super good. And then you get the same thing as the Orthodox get with the legalism and mysticism. You got a very similar thing to what the Orthodox have. Like they got something similar where you can go like either like go tax or you go like armies, isn't it? In the sliding scale.
I think Utari just cored something.
I think they need to do a little bit more work with Catholics just to make it like so it's a little bit more appealing to people because there's like nothing like no interest mechanics for it.
you have the papal boons, which can be very, very good. Like getting a free mercantilism is always nice. That's like 200 Diplo points for free.
Well,
just off of spending.
France, your colony declared war on my colony.
Ho ho ho!
Right, they're at like 70 Liberty Desire. Nothing. I cannot stop them.
Which
They
wait,
don't even listen to me.
what is which is this?
Liberty Desire.
All my colonies, because I forced them to convert, which is plus 50. Wait for that to drop down. Oh, I'll blow.
Well, I hate to do this.
I mean, you can support independence all you want, but
You gotta do what you gotta do.
No, go fuck yourself.
I'll send an army over. Well, where's even this farm?
No, God, no.
Who did the French colony declare war on?
Can I have some admin points?
I don't know how to send them over. No, also what?
What happens if the Inca convert to Christianity? Well, the Spanish tried really hard to force that issue in real life, and it led to a lot of dead natives.
I saw a comment and lost all the admin points I've been gaining for like the past like half an hour.
Oh my.
I mean,
Why are there 2,000 random Andalusians standing in my country, in CoC?
Mm.
Fuck.
Were they searching for the fabled city of gold?
Hungry, no.
Perhaps.
They don't have a conquistador.
Yeah, they lost their doodle.
And I decided they deserve to be over here. Apparently.
They're just gonna
I need to
settle.
downsize my army.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I highly suggest that. Convert to Orthodox? Well, we were talking about that. Because Orthodox is super appealing these days.
On the upside, that got rid of those Catholic zealots.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they're all dead. They were all converted.
I'm gonna use this money wisely and just build.
I'm literally building a wall on the Mexican border and using Mexican funds to pay for it. Not
You
figure.
you should see my Ottoman wall on the Austrian border. It's like 3 forts deep.
Oh God. Yeah. See, if that was me, they would just walk through them.
Oh my.
But with 20 cannons that Sergei had, they didn't really cover too much.
I lost spamming cannons. If I have the money to this. Unless I'm Prussian, it's spamming infantry. They don't need cannons.
Building a wall on the Mexican border. I keep seeing this Dutch colony expanding in Florida.
I should probably do something about that.
That's an AI, is what that is.
Yeah.
I think I need to wait to stabilize my economy over and try rooting out corruption.
Economy is still unstable.
I mean, like, I had all that inflation, so all my money is basically just going away with the inflation. So I'm technically getting +5, but the inflation, I think, is removing it all.
Oh, that's a shame. It's really bad for your country, is what that is. I feel bad.
Send the development aid over.
Sergei just starts spamming temples everywhere.
Did he literally just start building temples in every province?
Yeah, I've got like 10 pop-ups of temple, mill, temple.
Someone just asked if I could colonize the Galapagos. That's currently Indian land.
For some reason.
But he asked if he could have it, and I was like, I'm not doing anything with the Galapagos.
Oh, I know what an Inca is now.
They're pretty cool people, I gotta say.
A sturdy development capital have you got there?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Be a shame if anything were to happen to it. Is that what you're trying to imply?
Well, I mean, she's my ally, so he's welcome to come hang out. I mean, I'm probably banging one of his sisters on a golden throne in that city right now, so it's we cool. Or cousins, or mom, or something like that. You know what's going on. Oh, Donald's slowing us down. Donald, where do you live that your internet's this poor?
You know what they say? Everything's shitty here in Texas.
I don't think that's the same.
Well, didn't you also have that derpy winter storm hit you or
No.
areas of you?
You had a winter storm. Did it get a little chilly?
Oh, I mean, it legitimately snowed in Texas.
So I guess
Down in Houston.
I guess Minga's got 36,000 ducats just sitting in the bank.
That's about normal.
Yeah. So like they can do anything with it.
Well, you know, I think there's a cap on how much money you can steal in a peace deal. I think it's 10,000.
Yeah.
I don't think you can take any more than that. My legitimacy's bad, and I feel bad. Who is this? Oh, that looks like oh, natives. Oh, they're dead. Never mind. They're all dead. It's cool. It's cool.
But now United States are pissy.
France, I'd really like it if you got your colonies to stop attacking mine, or else I'm going to do something about it.
How do I do that?
We can't actually control that.
I cannot control them.
Unless they're an actual player, you can't control your colonies from declaring war on random shit.
Well, I think he knows that. I think it's an excuse.
No, they fabricate their own claims. They declare their own wars.
I'm just saying, do it, or else something bad might happen.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to get your colonies to get off my colonies.
Right, and how do you suppose I should do it?
I don't know. Figure it out.
Sounds like a whole lot of your problem is what he's saying.
Oh, ouch, Persia. That wasn't nice.
Persia's not getting into this war between you two. You gotta fight the Mamluks and the Ottomans in Russia.
That's a few. It's a few. Meanwhile, I'm just building my wall. And it looks
Persia,
like...
why did he break that again?
Because it's against his interest in about every single way possible.
Why? We have similar allies, and we're both Islam.
But you're also technologically backwards and couldn't beat a fucking fly in war.
Oh, ouch.
I don't know what to say to this.
Well, I have to have wars against the Ottomans and Mamluk.
I'm
Well,
just
you
here
know,
robots.
my allies keep with me. You know, they get rewarded. So there you go, Yemen.
This is how I see it. I have a whole lot of problems surrounding me.
Got a whole lot of problems, but that bitch ain't one. I think that's what I'm hearing here. Oh, a fleet from Mali with a 2-star admiral, probably doing some exploring.
The best way to put it, students don't believe in colonization, so we're not going to get into a war over colonies.
Well, that wasn't me that was speaking, you know, right? That was the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I need the French to stop attacking my colonies.
I'm not attacking, my colonies attacking. I'm attacking your colonies. They do whatever the fuck they want.
Did not do it.
That hits her. It's not true. It's bullshit.
Oh, that's cool, Yemen. Not like I just gave you 400 ducats or anything like that.
I mean, Commonwealth. Don't worry, I can help you out. And I mean, France is at 17 military tech level. I'm at 18. On top of 2-star and 3-star generals. So let's go.
Oh my!
I mean,
wait.
They
So
haven't taken the colonies yet, but once they do, I'm gonna be very mad.
so my military is equal to the French military? What?
Tech-wise,
Yeah, tech-wise. I mean, quality-wise, my army's shit. Let's see.
I still got the French ideas. Remember?
Oh, you got 110,000 men in the field. That's a few.
Mm-hmm.
Couple.
Ooh, I gotta add some What's my cap? I need to improve that cap.
See, the Iroquois are still the most professional army on the planet.
Still.
Yeah, I was proud of that. Sieges went lightning quick with them. Just a shame that everything else about them was terrible. No, honestly, I think if I'd been able to keep up with tech, the Iroquois would have been a real challenge to fight with that high professionalism, their ideas. You know, they're kind of like native Prussia.
Someone asked if Bob retired from Twitch. Well, he did do an update on his channel about that. He just stopped doing it until he can get his schedule sorted. It's one of the last 1 or 2 channel updates. I think he was talking about that. The Real Zombie. Thanks for the follow.
And if I declare on the Mamluks, our neighbor in between us is their ally, so 2, if you join, will you just focus on sieging them down while I kill the Mamluks?
But dealing with Hoomers, yeah?
Yeah.
I can deal with them. They will be a humorous opponent.
Or I could declare on them because I really want to invade Afghanistan.
That works. It still gets us in who their allies. Yeah, it still pulls in the Mamluks.
Which is kind of needed because I really want to start pushing towards the mean and make the mean non-existent. That's my goal.
Okay. Oh my God, Soul Ascendant, you're worse than Donald.
Unfortunately, my little brother's home for college.
Tell him to stop downloading porn for just a little while. Ah!
Stop fapping.
well, Ben, it probably doesn't help that he's almost okay, caught up. He was 2 weeks behind, so.
Let's see. Yeah, he's okay now. Let's try speed 3. God, it takes 2 years for some of my people to get to get from my hometown to the colony. 600 days movement time.
I think it's the max.
I apologize. Unfortunately, I have the crappy Verizon, and I need to switch.
Wait, are you trying to run this off of mobile data?
In New York State, we actually have Verizon as a
broadband provider. Yeah.
That's
holy shit.
Weird.
Is it still Roadrunner? Is that what they call it these days? So that's what it was when I left.
I don't know. All I know is that I really want to switch. Then again, there's not a whole lot of options.
Nope. The options are bad and we feel bad.
Ideas? Development? Ooh, I could get 30 no worlds, I could get 40 no worlds with money.
So how long until those temples finish?
Oh, like a year. From start to finish.
No, how much time is left on them now?
I have absolutely no idea.
What were they? Were they actually worth anything, or were they 0.02?
No, in the 20s. 0.2.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm building a whole lot of what is it? What am I building here? I'm building a whole lot of manufactories.
No, stop, for fuck's sake.
Hey.
Another stability point.
See,
I think I'm doing it, but I don't know.
I feel like Oddball has absorbed all the Magnus luck because we're touching.
I need 200 admin points because I have no religious unity.
Yeah, like.
Because Sergey forcefully changed my religion.
Did he? Oh, did he really? Did he force you to
Yeah,
convert?
I was gonna do it myself when I stabilized, but he decided just to do it anyway.
Oh, you know, we're gonna be one god, one religion in one empire.
So do you? I see one.
I'm doing it slowly, but it takes 16 months per province, and I have to convert the entire like.
I see like 6 provinces that are converted and like 40 that aren't.
May as well take humanist at this point.
I can't. I don't have enough. I'm not getting enough points because I'm a republic.
Rip.
Republic.
And I'm trying to get another thing into. I'm behind on tax, so money's going away on corruption.
Oracles and divination. Let's spend some money and try to get some good divination. Huzzah! +1 stability.
And then I'm like losing like 5 ducats straight a month for like no reason.
Doom Dogs, thanks for the cheer. Appreciate it.
Don't worry, if you get any debt, I'll pay it off.
Oh, actually, I don't have any treaties with happening. Let's go. To war we go.
I don't have any estates to rob points from either.
Because you're a republic.
Do you have the factions then, or?
I don't have any estates or any factions or anything.
Yeah.
You're just there.
I'm just here.
Meanwhile, I'm building forts on the Mexican border built with Mexican funds that say "Suck it, Mexico" on the exterior of the bricks.
Yeah, we need to have the Mexican land back sooner or later.
It's like one, like really, it was one like 3 dev province, Sergey. I think it's fine.
It's one 3 dev province, and it was on my side of the DMZ anyway.
I don't know. That's some nice fish.
Yeah, it doesn't even.
I think it was the one with the tropical wood.
No, it was the fish one.
Fish. Fish also has fancy in culture.
Oh,
It couldn't have been Honduras because it was 1 over the border, and that's 2 over the border.
Oh, it's on the Colonial Mexican region.
Oh no! Revolts. People love me. Don't fight the Persians. Just accept.
Shh. Just let it happen.
So
I love the Persian people.
For
Love China.
the invasion, military, no, only diplomatic. Alright, fine.
Oh, I realize where some of my money is going. I'm transferring trade power to Mexico.
That's trade power. That's not money.
But that's still some money because I'm kind of getting a lot of my money from trade.
Who are you transferring it to?
Ben.
Oh, I thought you said Mexico.
He did, but he meant me. I know.
Transferring the trade power to myself.
French peasants, what's this?
I am Mamluks. You're gonna join in this war.
Just keep stealing maps from the English.
How long does that last? That transferring trade power?
Till choose them.
Oh, okay. It's over in 4 years, so.
It takes a long time to march through my lands.
I just keep stealing maps from everybody so I can expand my knowledge of the world.
Oh, you're stealing them from me, I see.
I stole a map from you. I stole like 5 from England.
The count has been out one. Anyway, I got the Falklands. Don't know why I did that, but it's fine.
Do you have a problem with me stealing maps? I could do other things if you'd prefer.
I'm fine with that, actually. It's just.
Wanna go into a war with me?
I found gold in California. Gold.
Gold.
Is it that one oh wait, is it that the province bordering me or that other one?
Other one, like.
It's
Okay,
one.
that one I can see. The other one I think. Oh, yep, that has gold in it.
I found Mexican fur. Don't know.
Yay! Someone had sex with me.
Colonial Mexico region is actually massive.
More Indians banging Indians.
That's funny.
Is that one province you're doing that's bordering me gonna turn into another colonial nation, or?
No, look at the colonial region map mode. Colonial Mexico is, as I said, massive.
Oh Jesus!
So you're gonna have another colonial nation next to you that's probably going to hate you.
Colonial California.
What I thought was funny was that when I was playing a day or two ago, I formed a colonial nation. Then the next day they sent me an insult. It's like, hey guys, you're free. You're your own state now. You can govern yourself. Well, fuck you. Okay, Jesus Christ.
What a fucking god.
Like, okay. If that's how you feel about it, Jesus Christ, dude.
I need more sailors.
I love the invasion of Afghanistan right now.
I need more missionaries.
I've one, which I can send over once my country is done.
You just got the one missionary, right?
I got that one, like, base missionary.
Yep.
Same, to be honest.
With, like, 3% conversion strength, probably.
Yeah, well, I got 3, and then I did the one thing that lets me convert heretics a little bit easier, so...
Let's wait for Soul to catch up. There we go.
I'm sorry.
Go punch your little brother or something. God damn it.
I mean, I would, but in all technicality, he is.
He is welcome on site.
He plays football for his school. That's the only reason why he can go to his private school.
He can go to his private school that he can afford his own goddamn internet.
If he's going to a private school, you could afford a better internet provider.
Yeah.
For free, scholarship-wise, so... There's that.
God, sometimes I hate people on full ride scholarships because they just blow the scholarship and flunk out of all the classes.
But though I can give him credit, he sticks to his classes. Then again, he wants to become a lawyer. So I'm just like, why do you gotta have no soul?
Why do you gotta download so much porn on a Sunday?
Well, his girlfriend didn't come and visit him.
Oh, okay. So that
That's
explains
the
that.
Yeah.
Explains that. I mean, it does. It does. It's
No, I lost another stability.
What's going over there in Mexico?
I don't know. Help me.
Failed state.
How many stab points have you lost so far since we started?
I've lost like -5, I think, today.
That's a few.
Dude, what is losing stability points? I don't know that struggle.
I mean, I like walked to the top of a mountain and gained a free stability points and some prestige that came around with it for shits and giggles. So I don't really know. Oh,
The thing is, I don't have any disasters that the game can throw at me.
So you're just slowly running out of money.
I mean, like, I'm not actually running out of money.
Matt, you have a pretty good liberty desire there.
Yeah, it happens when I give him +50.
Yeah, he did, like, change me, and the terrorists were, like, driving it up slowly after he left.
He changed me.
How high did the tariffs get?
They were like, 50% for all because
Yeah.
Thanks for the cheer, Jewish Bagel. And I can't send a fleet to explore the Atlantic because I don't have exploration ideas because it'd be a massive waste of an idea group for this country when I have more than enough territory to deal with what I already know.
And it's 240 and it's 237 admin points to raise the stability because how shitty my religious unity is.
Well, it's got your religious unity's got to be like 8%.
Actually, it's 7%.
Oh, okay, it's close. It's close.
It's 7.5%.
But rounds up to 8, so I was right. I'm gonna go with that.
Technically, it's still in the in the little tooltip. It's still 7. So.
Yay! Finished a mission.
Just need 100 church power. I can get that extra missionary strength.
All right, the game wants me to improve relations with France for some reason.
Yeah, do it.
He's just gonna do things like send me insults just to make it not happen.
Sergey, did the last fucking Aragon player ever even try and talk to you about being allies?
I rivaled Aragon. We rivaled him for quite some time.
It's a nice building, eh?
Alright, let's go to work.
Can he become Mexico if he declares independence from France? I don't know. Is Mexico a nation that you can?
I can form it actually. I just have to, there's like legitimately one province I have to control to be able to form it.
Well, which is Mexico?
Yeah.
Is that it, really?
Yeah. Canal, I think. Wait. I don't know.
I mean, I know AI loves to form those nations.
Basically, if my capital is in, capital's in the Mexican region, I could form Mexico.
Okay.
Oh, I want this.
And your capital is in,
It's
what?
like the Yucatan Peninsula. Yeah. It's where my army, basically where one of my armies are standing.
Noble
Saxony
feud.
has a civil war. Let's go Saxony.
I hate the Ottomans.
Everybody hates the Ottomans.
The worst fucking ally.
Everybody hates the Ottomans. They are easily the most powerful nation in the game.
I really wish they would have an update to make it easier.
Make what easier?
To start out as Byzantium.
Well,
It shouldn't exist, to be honest.
I mean, like, I don't think it's fair to say that you should make a patch just to make one minor nation any easier. I'm more in the lines of making a patch to add dynamics. What about Ming? What about Ming?
They need to do a patch to fix Ming.
That was called actually Japan patch because they did lower the amount of mandate it could get, like, drastically.
Yeah, that helped the Ming situation a little bit.
Also, they made it to where it goes below 50, starts getting houses.
Yeah, like Tog, I think, is sitting in our game like at like 50, like 68 or something. It's like it's been fluctuating pretty drastically. I don't want to go ahead and tech anymore because it'll just cripple me. So development.
Oh, you don't want to attack? Okay.
I have all these military points that I'm gaining like really fast, but I need the admin points to get rid of this unbalanced research.
Oh, what about Ming regarding strongest nations, considering the debt? Well, Ming starts off as one of the strongest nations in the game, and I mean, it just usually just kind of sits there and grows within itself, but Ottomans are easily the strongest nation. Why did you discover Florida? The world will never be the same. Well, I mean, I can't avoid discovering Florida.
Yeah, why would you go and do that?
It is a shitty place, but I gotta deal with it.
Whose idea was it to find that place?
Native uprisings. Kill them!
Oh my.
Ah,
aggressive.
Nice. How many genocides have you committed, Sergey?
Not many. I'm just on coexist, not trading policy.
You're on trading policy? Really?
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of people using that.
That's France, I always do.
I could probably use that too, but it costs another stability to change it.
France has an idea that does the same thing, so when you combine it with the trade policy, it has minus 100 uprising chance.
Well, I mean, generally the point in doing the native trade policy is getting the boost to production in the colonies.
Well, yeah, that also it's more like coexistence, whatever. Like, it's just worse than trading for me. Like, they give the same, except trading gives me more.
Yeah.
Out of this war, do you want just as much land from?
I guess it's time to put a nail in the Iroquois coffin.
Utari.
But they've actually expanded, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just talking about murdering the remains of your nation state.
Yeah. It's been like the allied to England. It's been long enough.
It did its job. I managed to achieve my objective, which was to hold up and slow down the Colonial. Oh, stack wipe, 10k, nice.
Now he's talking about murdering people himself.
The madman.
But I slowed down the expansion of the colonialists. Like that was the main objective. Like I was a roadblock.
I didn't notice there were Slavs in Brazil until just now.
Yeah.
Slavic Brazil, best Brazil.
Get the fuck out of here.
What's with everyone going to Brazil, Andalusia, England, Castile, Commonwealth?
They're there to make the great mayonnaise plantations.
I had to go there too, just for the meat.
I don't know. I'm used to South America being really homogenous in terms of its culture and religion, and now there's all these different things and people.
I'm in Colombia. We can help you.
You can help me.
I can help you.
So far, all France has done is broken promises and attacked my sovereignty as a nation.
France has done nothing of such. You get blamed on the Mexicans.
Yeah, but I intercepted communiques. There's Slavs in Brazil.
Look yourself.
There's Slavs in Brazil
technology.
because the Commonwealth player decided he wanted colonial nations. That's how it happened.
Right.
Yeah, basically.
Hey, France, I don't know about you, but I think this whole Commonwealth colony thing has been disgusting.
Well, I mean, there's stuff we can do.
Right. So, Yemen, I'm gonna take that province, but I'm just gonna say Hofaf, and then I'll give you half of their land.
Scotland fabricated claims on, let me guess, one of my gold-producing provinces.
Well, the Iroquois is too big to fully annex. What's this?
They're not small.
No.
Yeah, I was used to pressing the button to fully annex the natives, but no.
Yeah. Suck it down.
Yes, all of the bastions.
Oh, Dutchies, Florida. I need to fix. Oh.
God forbid the almonds get Aragon out of the war, you know?
Steel
What's the war even for?
Something in Hungary, I think.
Ottoman jihad against Ragusa.
Oh, wait.
Helps my friend Yemen grow bigger today.
Hey, I got a new province.
Yay! Thank you, Persia.
It's got, why is it furs in it? It's strange for, like, in the middle of Mexico.
I don't know. I don't even know what kind of animals are in actually. I'm gonna colonize California real quick, and then get back on it.
God, I had one of my merchants was in. I had so many merchants and so little to do with them that one of them was actively pushing 0.07 ducats. Not very effective.
It's something.
I'm
I need
actually
more merchants.
moving a little bit around, so it's nice.
England, give up. Where's England's army on?
So like a 5 stack. Oh, there it is.
I mean, I found 5 English heavies here, but that's about it. Oh, Ireland. Oh.
That English Navy reminds me of Smitty's like tiny, gigantic trade fleet that just got destroyed when I sailed some heavies into it.
Wait, tiny, gigantic trade fleet?
So, as England, he only built trade ships.
Oh my.
No
Wow, why?
Don't know either.
Because he likes money, I think.
But what if you actually need a fight?
Yeah, that's why we invaded England.
That's why I was able to sail around from my ports in the Mediterranean all the way around through the Straits of Gibraltar, around the top of Scotland, and smashed an 82 stack of warships into his trade fleet.
Oh my!
I had like 2 heavies in it.
Hey, Rich, thanks for the follow.
He claimed aggressively that he had way more heavies.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't you just check the ledger?
I had 14. He had like 3.
Mm-hmm.
He claimed he had 15, but he didn't.
It was a lie. I'm declaring war for McCollum. McCollum ain't even helping.
I mean,
What's
like,
happening?
I don't actually have any ships anymore. Andalusia destroyed them all.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about Florida.
Yeah, I stole a map of the North Atlantic Sea from Mexico. I know where the coast of England is. Huzzah! Zocker, can you still join? Yeah, I mean, hot join works.
Zuckerberg.
Who is he playing?
Portugal?
The country you're occupying? No one in particular.
So how about them Orthodox zealots on Andalusia?
Eh,
Are you just letting them take over your country?
perhaps.
I
Oh,
can
shit,
see. I can see more of the planet now. I always think it's funny exploring the Pacific when there's that really hard line right down the middle where the map wraps around.
Oh, it's just like square sea zones.
Yeah, there's just a hard straight line straight down the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I can see things now. That's useful.
Seeing things is nice.
Where are the rest of my ships?
My.
Right there. Okay. You guys can keep do that. I still can't move troops around from one coast of South America to the other because there's one sea zone right at the tip of South America that I don't have explored, so they just can't go around. Right. I'll steal that next time.
Persia's at war again. Ooh, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose manpower, so I'll lose Diplo points.
Oh, he actually gave me 3 provinces. Holy shit!
The AI gave you provinces in a war?
Yeah.
That's weird.
3 of them. The madman.
I gave Yemen 4 provinces in my war.
Yeah, but that's a player, and you're a player.
Well, I mean, you know what? I don't want Yemen to hate me, so I'm gonna.
Why would I hate you?
Exactly.
We're good allies.
This border friction event, so I'll lose 5 prestige.
There's no point. I don't mind as long as you're not going to be like actually pressing and invading me.
As long as you're not actually pressing up against his border.
With like guns.
Oh, with guns, okay. Our lands are kind of touching.
Wait, so the higher my Republican tradition, the higher the stability cost modifier is?
Yeah.
No.
So it should be like a reverse unit.
Yeah, if it's at 100, there's no cost modifier. The lower it goes, that you get a
No, I'm at 78 right now, and it's national unrest minus 1.58 and stability cost modifier plus 42.4%.
So as it goes up, the stability cost modifier will degrade out to 0 when it gets to 100. So there'll be no change if it's at 100, and then the lower you go, it adds a modifier to it.
Because that's right now stacking with the religious unity.
Yep. That's why as a Republican, it's really hard to get that modifier down.
Mostly, I've just been re-electing new admin leaders instead of just doing re-electing.
Yeah. You need to get that tradition up so you can start building some really good leaders.
We got a Zocker coming in.
One good thing about multiplayer is that you don't gotta worry about most of the time about other players joining coalitions to get you.
Player coalitions.
Like actual in-game coalition.
Oh, actual coalitions that the players are just like, yes, please.
I don't know, you could argue that happened to Shmi.
Did anybody use the commission?
In a sense, he had Sweden and Burgundy.
No,
and
I'm talking about the in-game coalitions.
Nobody uses that because there's no points. We can talk to people.
I mean, we all can talk to each other. There was a little bit of violence between colonial disputes a little earlier, but that's okay.
What's talking?
They're still at war.
Aragon.
Are you sure you want to do that, big guy?
You don't think you ought to do that, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask your French neighbor up north.
I got no rival him.
All right, we're here.
I'll rival you too.
Aragon player.
Oh yeah, I was going to release Naples for France. Jesus Christ! Everybody fucking hates Aragon.
I'm not losing the stability. I'm gonna try to go without doing that.
You got France, Andalusia, Netherlands, Venice, Mali.
Ben has constant coalitions when playing Carbon. I have not had a single. Oh, so there goes soccer.
Almost quick. I think that's the quickest we ever had someone drop.
That's a nay.
Actually, Bob had, I think, the moment Bob unpaused one of the games, Nanaya and Tog both desync.
What did I?
Zocker, if you're on a different localization, switching to English might help.
I had that. I have it on English. I already did that last time.
Because that's what Hayate did, and it worked for him.
We don't like no Germans.
Nice.
Oh, hey,
this is
Portuguese Louisiana's a thing.
Mm-hmm. Stealing my name.
I gotta build a better navy.
Dazzlebox, thanks for the follow.
Wait, Portuguese Louisiana's an English colony now.
Oh, that's what.
England PU'd Portugal.
That confused me because I can't actually see Louisiana. I just see the red border. So you guys are talking about Portuguese Louisiana. I was like, I'm seeing red up there, guys. Yay, France likes me.
Do I?
Well, I like you. No, wait, which one is it? You like me.
No, alright, that's...
Somebody likes someone.
Enemy of enemy and plus 100 improve relations.
Ben, I like you, you like me, we're a happy family.
We're on white peace out England. It's no point, actually.
With a big force limit.
I've built.
Border go.
Well, I don't know. I've got some border.
There's 2 English transports on my coast.
No.
Oh no, the Royal Navy's right.
Are you? Oh, did Sergei do Iroquois?
They
England.
actually landed a 2-stack.
They
actually sent you. Oh, interesting.
But they got off the boat, then they're getting back onto the boat.
And then they're getting off again. Oh no.
And they get back on again and off.
Oh man.
Such a circle.
So, just out of curiosity, does anybody know if the fully maintained fort modifier for your army tradition, does that go up if you have more than one fort? Like, if you have 10 forts, does it help more?
It scales with your development. I'm not sure what the exact number is.
Because I've always wondered. Because fully maintained forts, to me, that means you could just do one fort and be like, okay, I get the bonus. But that doesn't seem right.
No.
You're
yeah,
right.
I think it scales. The more faults you have compared to your dev, I think.
Oh yeah, it is one up-to-date fort with every 50 dev.
What the fuck are you doing? They got 36,000 troops in fucking middle of the Sahara.
Oh no, the 2 stacks landing in French Antilles.
No, someone stopped them.
The madmen.
Someone stopped them. Meanwhile,
England's being burned.
How is England these days? It looks pretty... Oh, no, it's getting smashed. Okay.
What?
I just looked over and a bunch of Scotland was, like, hashed out with blue. Okay. They're dying.
0 stability.
Alright, let's blow up the English Navy, shall we?
Everybody's dying. I'm just expanding and trading and expanding.
Boom.
What's funny is French Mexico has the third most trade power in Mexico.
And the other one is for me.
And then you, and then me. I honestly thought he would be a lot higher on that list.
I'm technically transferring a lot of it to you, so...
He is transferring to me and to you at the
Oh,
moment.
really? He's transferring it to both of us?
Well, because I'm his leader, like 50% automatically, and then to you also.
Oh, yeah, because I told him to.
How's Mexico doing? Oh, no debt.
No debt? How's his stability these days?
I actually just got positive stability. I burned through all of the admin points I've been accruing, but...
So, were you paying for those 240 stability points? Is that what you had to pay for them?
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, it's taken me. Yeah, I gotta pay like 200 and like. Well, now it gets a little bit lower because I've just like okay, I gotta convert the provinces that are like okay for like 5 religious unities. I'm going all the way to the bottom of the list.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in my chat somehow confused me. During the week, the streams start late. During the weekends, they start early. I start my streams at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. So they're stretched out across, like, let's see, that's 6 hours. So, I mean, somewhere there, one of them should hit the right number.
Apparently not.
Afghanistan is really angry that I just took a whole bunch of land from their neighbor.
Buryatia, what the fuck?
What?
Buryatia owns most of Korea.
Career? I don't know what that is.
By me,
all right, we're trying to Zocker again.
It also helps by Republican tradition that this ruler I have actually has a Republican tradition trait.
What is it, plus 0.2 extra or something like that?
Yeah, it's like +2.
Why wouldn't you rather have a
plutocratic ideas? It helps out with that as well. For Republican tradition.
I think I got that already too, actually. I think the AI chose that.
Yeah.
The late stream during the weekdays goes until 2 a.m. in Germany, which would mean on the weekends that would go to the like late afternoon. What's wrong with that?
Mm-hmm.
I love Germany. I've been over there a couple of times. It's a really fun place to go to.
So wouldn't that make my streams ending at 8 p.m. in Germany on 8 p.m. and then like 11 p.m.? What's wrong with that? Those are perfectly normal times.
Whose idea was it to make time zones? Like, what the fuck?
Railroads.
Yeah, railroads.
And like having set times when you know people are actually going to be awake to do business with.
I don't know. Want to be like China, is just one time zone for the whole country.
The whole damn country.
Yeah.
I gotta say, really hard trying to set up like recording sessions when you're working in United States, in China, and in the UK. But then, oh god damn it, green screen. But they're all on different time zones, and they all do daylight savings differently.
They took plutocratic ideas.
Green screen's fucking up with this new camera placement. Well, Zocker hasn't knocked out yet.
Huzzah.
Okay, Commonwealth.
Yep.
How much do you hate the Ottomans?
A lot.
All of it?
I ask you, Commonwealth, and I can declare war on trans, and then it Afghanistan and the Ottomans. Aim for beating up the Ottomans.
Just gotta wait on Donald to catch up now.
So you would kill Transoceania, and then Ottomans would jump in. I would kill the Ottomans. You kill Transoceania.
I would give you whatever land you want from the Ottomans.
Okay. My only problem with that is that the Ottomans have an army of nearly 200,000 right now.
That's a few.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, there's Donald. There he is. Wait, he's still a month behind. There
I
we
can
go.
get my force limit up to that. I just can't. My economy can't handle that. So, I don't think that's a great idea right now.
Meanwhile, over in South America, I would like to commission a 4th golden toilet. My 3 other ones are too far away from my bedchamber.
Mm-hmm.
If I gave you, like, let's see here, how much can I go to? If I gave you, like, 13.18 ducats and subsidies for, like, next 30 years, would that be okay? Would that help?
Sure, but I would need to. You need to give me probably a year and a half to build up my army still, because I'm only at 112k right now.
I'm game for that because I need to expand. And the Ottomans seem to just be a pain in the ass for that.
Yeah, they'll do that.
Alrighty, well, I'll start working on a larger military then.
Alright, I got to too. Let's get this force limit up. Buildings.
Growth of the port of Pikanumapapu. Okay. Don't mind if I do.
Disgusting.
I didn't name all this shit weird thingies.
I think you did.
Blame all the natives.
You?
I don't speak your moon speak.
Should make a timer app that reminds me when stuff's happening. Well, you could download the Twitch app, and it sends you reminders when scheduled events start or when people go live.
I can see Colombia.
Anybody you're following, if you have the Twitch app on, it'll send you a push notification when they go live.
Commonwealth. You
need to get England.
Get an heir fast.
Do I not have an heir?
Thanks for the follow.
Negative.
Oh.
Maybe you should bang Utari.
No, see, here's the problem. If he doesn't get an heir, then Sergei's dynasty.
I don't see this as a problem. Hungary accepted it too, but
then it just goes to Valois.
Wait, so if you don't get an heir, you're in a. Is it a PU with France or is it just
dynasty?
Just dynasty, okay.
Just dynasty, yeah.
That really doesn't matter.
I mean, it's pretty gross dynasty. I mean, look at that.
Oh, you want to go?
Look at the dynasty map mode. It's fucking disgusting.
What's wrong with it?
It looks like actual fucking puke.
Let's see. Is that under political? Dynastic.
Can you even see
I mean, I can't really see too much.
Just take my word for it.
I see De Valois and Transtamara.
In England.
Truce expired with Mexican France. So how's your economy now that you're not transferring me shit?
I gotta wait. I think I gotta wait for another month.
Gotta wait a tick.
So my question is, when anybody plays Sweden, is all the dynasty names just a joke?
Bernskold,
Hjort.
Aha, industrious.
Never gonna forget Hjort.
I'm still there's still like 5 ducats unaccounted for in my economy.
5 ducats. You're not sending any tariffs to me at the moment, so I don't.
Well, it's like it says my balance is 11, but when I actually look at the thing going into the treasury, there's only 3 ducats going into the treasury.
Pretty corrupt country, you just money disappearing.
I have no corruption though. That's the thing.
How do you explain the money disappearing?
He's got you there. Should take your colonists off provinces once it's established and put them somewhere else for maximum land grabbage. Well, I am already doing that. But you do realize for every colony you go over what you got, it doubles what the last one cost.
So does me going Christian make it the Reconquista?
Gentle Shark, thanks for the follow.
Yes.
The
The simple answer is yes.
The Reconquista.
Aragon is still Christian, so.
They don't count.
Nah.
Okay,
Nah, they don't. It's true. It's true.
They still believe in the Pope.
Fucking Pope.
It's pretty funny, that is.
How do you feel me encroaching into India?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. How far are you gonna go?
I think you should do it anyways.
So my plan was to eat up. Oh God, can't
He's
even
gonna get
say
some
it.
bad hombres in your country.
Baluchistan?
Yeah, I was gonna eat them up and then just eat Afghanistan and like eat half of Delhi and then push up towards Russia and then wrap around to Tajmin.
So
you got plans, man.
So you're basically eating up Pakistan now.
Yeah, I'm the what's a good term for this? I'm the Arabian version of America.
Saudi Arabia also?
I mean, you can form Arabia, but you can't do it as Persia. I want to.
Not that attitude, you can't.
A new
Baluchistan
settlement.
and Afghanistan is fine, but Delhi will have to talk about.
Oh shit. Interesting. For France, you just took all the English colonies that are creating the border war down here.
Oh yeah, it was a nice war goal. Take Colombia for like 10%. So
Yeah, I just it said lost war goal against England. I was like, what the fuck happened?
Okay, so I forgot. How do you do province of interest?
Right, open up yourself on the diplomatic right click your own country, okay? Then you go to the man with the speech bubble on that menu, and then you start painting out the provinces you want, and they appear in red. You just click on the provinces, they turn red, then you can go, hey, these red provinces, these are the areas that I'm interested in.
That is a truth fact.
Yes, national banking, it gave me a stability.
As opposed to a lie fact.
Mm-hmm.
you kill these Dutch people.
No one wants to work. Lose 1/4 of 1 month's income. Oh no.
Damn Mexicans.
I should
Hey,
invade
hey, what are you
Europe
insulting?
and turn
I'm
it to
Mexican.
Inti? Well, I mean, right now I'm mostly focusing on just, keeping the dirty Frenchmen out of my, out of my area.
What would you just call me?
Called you a dirty Frenchman because you won't stop poking me.
That's not nice.
That's
I tried to
really
eat
not nice.
tensions, or our relations went up by 60.
Also, I don't think like regular bathing's really a thing yet either. So not really wrong.
So you're just a Frenchman then.
Alright, you people, I'm not liking this. You should stop insulting me.
Yeah, but you're the instigator. You're rubbing your border gore all over me.
I don't know. You called them some pretty mean things.
Mom, he started it.
I called him a filthy Frenchman. Is any of that untrue?
I mean, it's
Don't
so
you say it.
rude.
Yeah, so no, so
He's a Frenchman, but is he filthy?
Well, I mean, yes.
So
Okay,
you say that he doesn't
ooh.
bathe?
Tea and sugar. Thank you, Andalusia. I do believe everybody should pay more for my trade goods.
it's not like I own most of the sugar in the world. Why did you get that?
Look at my province of interest. I highlighted the provinces that I want out of.
I have a bit of tea. Bit of tea down in La Plata. That's why.
My second good air in a row, 102.
I didn't even know you could get tea down here.
How did you get?
Well, I got sugar.
Yeah, but see,
It's actually a pretty good chance, jeez. It's like
Yeah.
15%.
Yeah, that's fine.
31%
Those
of
are the
you.
provinces.
I smell bacon.
What?
Oh wow, there's give me some?
Bacon would be
But warn
good.
me when you attack Delhi so I can break my alliance.
To touching them yet, but when I am, I'll let you know.
Okay.
Persia, can you get any more people to join the war against the Ottomans when that goes?
Let me see. Andalusia is just being sieged down by Orthodox zealots, so they can't do anything.
No one wants to work.
But it would be Transoceania you declare war on, right?
Hey, France, you any interest in selling me some of this useless Central American land?
I mean, if you give me Panama, sure.
I mean, that is literally the opposite of what I just asked you.
Well,
I said, would you be interested in selling the land?
How much money are we talking about?
What do you have any projects that need funding?
No. Well, Mexico, but
that would be really funny. You sell land to me, then use ink and gold to fund Mexico. Oh, that'd be funny.
Never mind, my father just made himself his breakfast.
Well, steal it.
I'm sad.
Do you think you're having a stroke? No, there's 1,000 Englishmen. I'll give you 100 gold for Veraguas.
Oh, where's that?
It's next to Panama.
Come on, it's fish. You need to pay a bit more for the fish.
It is a 3-dev province.
But it's fish.
Yeah, it's the lowest.
Honestly, I think that's a good price.
It's the lowest price.
It's better than him like invading it.
Ignore the fact that I cannot sell it because it's owned by French Colombia.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, French Colombia is a thing now.
Oh, okay.
It's just got all the landers, you know.
I didn't realize French Colombia actually turned into a thing. Why are there 33,000 French troops in French Colombia?
Because their liberty desire is a bit.
Oh, is it really? Let's see.
Yeah, they have a 50 liberty desire.
Whiskey Ant, Whiskery Ant. Thanks for the follow. Does having troops over there actually keep the liberty desire down?
Nope. But if they declare, I can at least.
So just in case they declare, you could kill them.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I can help you with that problem.
Well, killing Frenchmen. What?
No, I'm saying what I could do is I could say take several provinces. I don't know, maybe 3 small ones, and that will lower their liberty desire because they will have less deving compared to the father country.
I'll buy them.
There's a couple of provinces that I could take back because they were unjustly taken from my colony.
Right. So French can only stay under French protection, no matter if they rebel or not.
Just saying. So these provinces are only 3 dev provinces. They're not worth anything.
Yeah, I know. If I could sell them, I would. But I
wait. So why don't you just turn the other cheek if I attack them? That'd be the same thing. And then I will send you a gift for your magnanimous stand.
Magnanimosity?
Your magnanimous stand on the issue.
It's a bit of much effort for 3 dev provinces.
For 3 dev provinces. It's just for border gore.
Borders look fine.
No, it looks terrible.
Cause I'll just look there most of the time. It's fine.
I gotta stare at it constantly. I hate that it takes 575 days for someone to get to a colony that is really, really close.
What?
Like the uncolonized land in Central America right now that I'm surrounding takes 575 days to get to.
Oh my god.
I mean, we're literally surrounding it on every side. We can just walk through the jungle and be there, but it takes almost 2 years.
I mean, jungle's pretty thick, but I don't know about that.
2 years to just walk from one province to the next. That's a bunch.
It's a couple.
It's a few. It's about a few.
A good handful.
Fuck it.
Golden era.
May as well.
Have I golden era'd? I have not golden era'd, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Definitely not in the age of absolutism. Let's see. 3 trade companies. Nope. Multiple universities. Nope. Well, I mean, I guess I could get multiple universities. Potential for large army. That's not happening. Absolutism. Not happening. Emperor of China. I could do that. Multicultural nation. Probably not. Because it's very singular culturally over here. And win a religious war. And I only got Protestants next to me.
I don't think I'm gonna get any of those.
Yeah.
I have win a religious war.
One away from multicultural.
Well, the religious war is specifically the league wars. If you was a winner in the league wars, that you'll have an objective done, basically.
I think I'm the only one who asked that.
Somebody asked in France.
I was only in that because Sergei drew me into the war.
Yeah.
I think I tried to join that, but it didn't let me.
Oh, my green screen looks terrible right now. So
don't listen to them, then you look fine.
Maybe if I move it a little.
I mean, do he look fine?
Reform the government. Do I really want to?
Right here.
What are you currently?
ICTA, and then I can go into administrative.
ICTA is fine to me.
Oh, sorry,
that's pretty good.
Oh,
Yemen. That helped a little.
Meanwhile, the Orthodox side is slowly making their way up to the capital.
All right, that's
in Andalusia.
Hey, sweetie.
Yeah, they're just taking their time.
Penny, you want to come up? Come here, Penny. Come here.
Penny, want to come up? I quote.
It's a Penny.
Yemen. This is what I'm gonna ask. I declare war on Trans and the Ottomans come in. The Commonwealth is gonna Ottoman territory.
Yeah.
Ooh, Andalusia, do you want to get in on the war with the Ottomans?
Yeah, just it matters where these fucking rebels go. Need them to take my capital finally.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough war. Russians and Ottomans.
No, we're going to war against Transoceania, which then calls in the Ottomans. Indirect.
War, we're going to war.
I mean, we're starting a miniature world war in.
You need a proxy Transoxiana to draw on the Ottomans because if you attack the Ottomans directly, Russia will come in.
And I'm not afraid of Bohemia. I'm only afraid of Russia. Russia's scary.
There's a lot of fucking blue over here. God damn it.
Oh yeah, I forgot Aragon's a player.
There's a lot of blue.
Supporting rebels in my country, you rat bastard.
Actually, I have an economy to build buildings myself.
Well, so I don't have to build it anymore, or?
I don't know, I'm actually making at least some positive money.
As opposed to some negative money.
Uh-huh.
Just give me a time frame of when we're going, because I'll need 2 months to just raise maintenance. I'm good to go, though.
So this is a big war that's about to start then.
Yeah.
The Middle East is about to have a war.
And it's against the Ottomans, right?
Yeah, let's see here. Let's see the total troop count of the Ottomans. Right now they have nearly 200,000 men. The other two, because they're way taxed behind. So really the Commonwealth has 1,000 total troops. I have 1,000. In the field, I have 91,604 in manpower reserves. Where's Yemen? Yemen, where are you?
Yeah, I've got just under 40.
We got this. We're not gonna fail.
We got this.
40,000's not too bad.
Oh god.
We got enough in total. I mean,
oh my god, I didn't fleet up.
Alone, I can send troops to take care of Afghanistan and Oceania, but with Yemen and the Commonwealth, they can Ottomans till I get there.
Is anyone else getting like every like 80% of the words?
So basically, Commonwealth and Yemen's armies will try and hold back the Ottomans, whilst Persia deals with Afghanistan and Czechoslovakia.
Yeah, generally speaking. The good thing is that the Ottomans have very low manpower right now, and they have 81 mercenaries, so...
About a few.
Oh, I see those troops on my border. They heard, they got the spies.
The spice must flow.
So what's everyone's...
Most everyone's well.
Army professionalism?
Pretty shit, no.
I always forget about that.
37?
23.
I could just check
How's,
the
is it Iroquois dead yet?
No. I could.
Hey! How annoying was it to fight them?
There was only one fort though.
Oh, yeah.
Had one fort, it was just a pile of sticks.
I mean, they did some damage with that army. Not a lot though, because I'm France. I'm the best.
I'm France.
No, it's
I'm
because
the
you was
best.
ahead on tech, but the fact that they did some damage.
Yeah, because I'm France. So I'm better than you.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Gonna let that slide?
Well, not much I can do as Yemen. Not much I can do. If this was Bob's game, it'd be a little bit different.
Who are you playing in Bob's?
Russia.
Oh, okay, yeah. Get a little bit more bargaining power there.
I don't know why you're so high and mighty. I'm still ahead of you, tech for military wise.
So, because I'm taking military ID, do I?
I think maybe you guys should test this on the battlefield.
I don't know what battlefield, but
I don't know which battlefield, just a battlefield.
I mean, the only closest battlefield would be in
Just pick a battlefield and
Malaysia.
Get to testing.
Pick a battlefield, any battlefield.
I'm still certain I could win a war just looking at ideas. I'm France.
Oh, +1 stability for absolutely nothing. I don't mind if I do. So that's a lot of that's a lot of positive stability events I had. It's really kind of nice to have so much free stability.
Stability is the greatest thing in the world.
Although I just realized I'm over on my naval force limit. So build some dockyards. No, that's not right. Shipyards.
Let's go kill some Dutchmen.
Shipyards will do it. Think is friendly with the French. They should get the French to sell those border war provinces as a gesture of trust. Cannot. They belong to Colombia, and I asked him if I could pay him a reparations to kill some French colonials, and he for some reason said no.
Yeah, it's effort.
I mean, honestly, I'm not sure why.
It's also, they're not that
You guys are right. This Jesus guy does sound pretty good.
Are you good to go, Persia?
Well, I mean, if there's no Muslim on my board, I'll happily go. Alright.
Andalusia, are you game for this?
Figure something out.
We good to rock and roll?
About to declare. I'm going to declare right now. I got my 1 troops moving to Afghanistan, and troops on the border.
Let me get my.
Yeah, declare war on January 2nd or something like that.
Yeah, I need to move my armies from African coast to the border with Persia.
You ever have the game give you a mission? Hey, colonize this place. You have no idea where it is for no reason.
No god, Dutch nation.
You should colonize it, Ben.
Apparently, it's what I should do.
My last regiment of troops will arrive on Afghanistan, and then I'll declare.
Alright, Sergey, if I had like 500 ducats, I could embrace this institution.
Sounds like a whole lot of... Not my pro... Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a whole lot of hoopla.
You're supposed to pay me. What's
35 years behind the institution.
Oh God.
Because he actually gave me the money, so thank you.
Yes, it's your allowance.
Don't spend it all in one place.
If I'm able to embrace the institution, I could get the next, like, admin tech.
Alright. Was the Dutch Navy so big or so small? Who let this happen?
Yeah. Alright, is everybody ready to go to war?
Yes.
War.
I'm ready.
I might as well throw out the thing.
It's expanded to most of your country.
I wonder where the Dutch army is.
Probably just stole it from me.
No, but this is what's happening in Florida.
Yeah, I see the Dutch army.
How did they get here?
I think they were in Dutch southeast.
God damn it.
What do these absolute fellas think they're doing?
It's time to go see.
I actually have money to actually put my army maintenance ladder up, so I can probably go try and kill them.
Yeah. I may not win this battle.
Oh wait, never mind. They're yes, a tech on ahead of me.
I guess.
If they're 4 techs ahead of me, I'm just gonna stay down here then.
Oh my god, I stole the last maps I needed to be able to drive around. What was that? Cape Horn? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that means cars.
These Incan folk are weird.
I had to spend 50 spy network in Mexican France to steal a map of 2 sea provinces. I feel like that was a little bit of a waste, but at least I know now.
I can see you, Kirk. Can you see me?
I can see you, Kirk. Can you see me? I'm surprised the Creek are still alive.
I played a game as the Aztec over there, and it went really well. I ended up pushing my way all the way to America.
Alright, there's their 116 stack.
Apparently I get no money from actually protecting trade in any of these nodes.
Maybe it's because all of that money just goes to somebody else.
Go save the Commonwealth.
147 versus 140. That's the and we're winning.
Oh damn, the Commonwealth.
England's fabricating claims over here.
Go.
Hey, we won that.
Hey.
Get down.
Can I get access through Portuguese Louisiana? Yes, I can. Barely.
Is it just called Portuguese Louisiana as it's an English colony?
Yep.
Just making sure. Didn't know.
Over there. This is why we don't do colonies.
No, you're afraid.
Wait, I can use these 6 ships I built to blockade it.
It doesn't help that it's at the point in the game where even if I took colonization ideas, it would be kind of pointless.
Oh yeah, way too late for that.
Yep.
All of the jumping off points are taken. Almost all of the coastlines are taken. It's really...
Oh, never mind. There goes those 6 light ships I just built.
Dutch Navy.
You didn't need all those ships, did you?
Technically, they didn't really do anything because I couldn't actually do anything with them.
They didn't have enough oomph to actually get you anything?
Well, it's I could either privateer over in Lubeck.
In
Or I
Lubeck?
could just... That was one of the few places, nodes I could actually get, money out of.
How much was it?
0.42 ducats.
It's not nothing.
But I mean, I was getting minus ducats from everywhere else, with protecting. So.
Ooh, coffee. Don't mind if I do. Commonwealth Brazil is just sprinting inland.
I just kind of let them do whatever.
Commonwealth, you should come all the way through the Amazon, come over here and touch the Incans. We're good for trade.
For For trade?
Yeah,
well, no, they've stealing my trade away.
Well, let's
well,
see.
I mean, it seems all of the entire Dutch armies in America.
Yeah, I just noticed. I mean, I can just leave them there as occupy their actual homeland. Shit.
Watch your language.
Maybe take homeland.
Dare you, Sergey?
Oh my.
Watch your profanity.
Yeah, we don't swear on this channel.
This is the good Christian
Oh,
church.
fuck.
It's need a good Protestant Discord in it.
Ben's a great streamer. Hope you stick around. Gentle Shark. Yes, we do hope you stick around.
Oh, God,
I am
Mark X in the
amazing
chat.
and humble. And humbly amazing.
I mean, right now I'm just trying to survive on coffee. I haven't went to sleep yet. I got out of work at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I said, "Screw it."
I'll just stay up.
Oh, step up your level to It's just totally off of beer in these streams.
Beer. Oh, shoot.
I wasn't sure when you mentioned coffee if you're talking about the game or real life.
It's kind of funny because I have been producing a lot of coffee in my provinces, so.
Loads of coffee in like South America. North America, nothing.
Oh, Afghanistan, I got a 50% war score on you. You can give me some of your land now. I don't want your ducats. I just want your land.
I was loving 100% war score and they offer you like 1 province.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got 98% of your country sieged down. I'd like to talk terms. Fuck you!
That's them at this point. I sieged down their capital, and now just letting it burn.
Oh my god, it's level 7 fort here.
Ben is the most humble person. I have all of the humbleness.
Oh god, I see the Dutch army. I better hide my stacks next to each other.
They're just rampaging in Florida, aren't they?
Have any of you guys seen the clip of Trump bragging about how humble he is?
Yeah. I am more humble than you could possibly make.
It's like a Barbara Walters interview or something like that, and she's like, you know, you're not known for being a humble man. And he's like, I don't know, I'm very humble. I think I'm the most humble person that I know. I'm the humblest man I've ever met. It's like I don't think you could brag about being humble and still be counting as humble. See, when I say it, it's ironic because I'm in no way humble.
Oh, I just.
Still could only see like the coasts of Europe, and every once in a
Here
while.
comes the stack. I'm scared.
I've been dealing with 100+ stacks over here, so it's fine.
It's fighting the Auto Bros.
I'm Vortex behind everything.
And he's only got about 30,000 troops.
I've got 40,000. 50,000 if you count the Florida guy people.
So how many of those you have 40,000 troops, or there are 40,000 troops that identify as French?
No,
there are 50,000 that identify as French.
Well,
there are 40,000 Mexicans. Floridans.
For the person asking in chat about RimWorld, I just haven't had time because I've been sick on and off for like the last week and a half, 2 weeks. I haven't had time to edit RimWorld, but I'll get that going as soon as I'm done with this today, and I'll get it uploaded tonight.
No, Florida, stay here.
Prepare
Florida, don't leave me.
Oh, okay. Still gonna hurt. Well, did Antilles come to the rescue? No, just Florida and Mexico.
Actually, I think I'm winning.
The rolls are pretty shit. Well,
Man,
maybe.
I wish I could attack French Mexico without France getting involved.
Actually, if I win this, it's gonna be hilarious.
I don't think. Nah, the rolls are too shit.
Knock it off with some negative waves, man.
Where's Antwerp? Well, I mean, it's around here somewhere, but it's Terra Incognita.
Why are they retreating up?
Antwerp's like right over here, right? I don't actually know. Antwerp's on the coastline, right? In like the southern
Belgium.
half of
northern half of Belgium.
Northern half of Belgium, so it's like over here somewhere. Somewhere around there. It's in South Dutchland.
Dutchland.
But I still did some pretty heavy damage to their army.
Yeah, you did.
You've been excellent cannon fodder, sir, worthy of a Romanian.
What's a war even?
That one province, the province in Florida, that's like Mocama.
I guess we're going there. Dutch Navy are rushing my colonies now.
Thank you. Me and my girlfriend love watching it together. Yeah, sorry there's been no rimroll. I just haven't had time to edit down that last batch of it. But I'll get because right now I've got Hoi 4 edited, but it needs to be uploaded, and I still need to edit some EU4 and some RimWorld, but I should be able to get all that done by this afternoon.
Hoi 4? I thought you were playing Hoi 3.
Oh God, I because I'm playing Hoi 3 and EU4, and they're like next to each other on my favorites list in Steam. I keep mixing them up.
And then how can you mix them up because you hate Hoi 4?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I love that game.
Quotation mark game.
Although I think my rage has settled now that I've just like come to the conclusion that they are not going to do what I want. So whenever people ask me what I think can make the game better, I just have this pre-made list of ideas that will never be implemented. Hashtag fix trade.
Please just fix trade.
I think that's what I think fixing trade would be is the easiest thing you could do that would make the largest impact on the game. It's not hard to fix. It's not. It's just changing some little bits of code around.
If it was like the Hoi 3 version of trade, not the Hoi 3 version, like a simplified version that still had like the units of like resources going into a stockpile.
Yeah, where you were actually moving resources around, and then the resources were being used to make things, and then you could trade for individual resources.
Just make resources be a number instead of a what the fuck is called? It's just a concept.
Yeah, well, when I first started playing the game, that was a pretty big joke. It's like, okay, sir, I would like to trade you 400 steel for 10 factories. I can just imagine that like conference room. Okay, nothing you just said it makes any sense in an economic standpoint.
And the thing that
400 what?
There's no currency in that game.
Yeah, that's bad too. There's no currency.
Even though at some point it didn't matter in Hoi 3, they still had like a money you could throw around.
Mm-hmm. So like if you wanted to, you could micro your trade, and you could do something with it. You could use it. In Black Ice, money is really important because you could spend large quantities. You can spend like if you accumulate like $25,000 and get a couple other modifiers. You can do big infrastructure projects like setting up better railroads or autobahns or stuff like that to give you modifiers that will actually impact the game. But when there's just no money to work with at all, it's just.
So where did the Dutch go?
Oh, they ran into uncolonized territory.
They ran away.
So right now I pieced out Afghanistan. I got a province out of them. That was about it.
Commonwealth, can you keep an army or two over here to Constantinople?
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm being faced by mostly Ottomans now.
But I can't wait for the Stellaris patch.
Oh god.
Oh my god, the Stellaris, I want the Stellaris patch inside of my directory.
No. Oh my.
I want to install it in my directory so bad. But seriously, the upcoming Stellaris patch looks amazing, and it's going to make multiplayer a lot more fun. And what I think is going to be really entertaining is playing a blind multiplayer game with all of you guys when that shit comes out, because no one's going to be like fully aware of how everything works without having really delved into it yet. So it's going to be a fun, like, oracular learning process.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still learning how to play the game, so it'll just be more of a learning process.
Yeah.
I bought the humanoid species pack, and those ships look amazing.
Oh, they look good. Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, I think I played like 4 games of Stellaris and didn't even complete them. So yeah, I think I'll be good.
That's what this is what I think is a big difference between Stellaris and Hoi 4 in terms of dev philosophy. Because whenever Hoi 4 comes out with something and they're like, "Hey, we made some general portraits, guys," and I'm sitting there, I'm like, "You spent fucking time and money on this? What is wrong with you?" And then
I think they specifically made the
Penny.
portrait pack for
She's scared.
for Stellaris because the artists weren't doing anything and they were bored.
Yeah, and then when Stellaris does it, it's like, ooh, ship packs. I don't mind if I do. And those little like 2D moving portraits, they're so cute. And the only difference is that they're making, you know, just like 2D and 3D. You know, like content doesn't actually affect the game at all. It's just pretty stuff to look at. But on one hand, you've got really good DLC that's worth the money, and then on the other hand, you've got total crap DLC that you could just completely bypass. So it's not that I'm mad at them for making that. It's the other stuff that goes along with it just adds to the rage.
Yeah, I thought about just like, because they'll like release a little preview of the focus trees before they release DLC. I was like, kind of want to just make the focus tree and put it on the workshop just to fuck with them. It's just like, anybody can do this. Why are we paying for it?
I am fully of the opinion that focus trees are bad because of the way that they've been because of the way they develop them, and I fully believe that the focus trees would be more fun to play with if they just rotated them 90 degrees so that instead of being horizontal and you had a bunch of stuff to pick from and you're like, I'm gonna go here, then go here, then go here, then go here. If you rotated it 90 degrees and they were long instead of wide, then your decisions early game would propagate out later game, making your decisions matter more. Rather than just, okay, I'm gonna get all of these, I just gotta pick which order I'm gonna get them all in. That's how I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they made it to replace the decision system, and then it didn't work out, and now they're putting decisions back.
Yeah. It's almost like it's not a finished game.
I have a feeling that once what used to be Constantinople falls, they'll be willing to give us a good piece, steal those Ottomans.
No, we can push them to 100.
Push the Ottomans to 100?
No, because my armies are being absolutely mercilessly, brutally chased down at the minute.
It's like Persia's almost done
as we reach Constantinople, like, all of Anatolia will fall.
Yeah, the thing is that obviously the Commonwealth is doing a lot better now because the Ottoman AI has realised that fighting Poland is a bad idea.
Sergey, there's the Dutch army.
Coming after me instead.
It just came out of like Iroquois land.
Where's the alphabet? The alphabet?
They probably attritioned themselves out. Oh,
there it is. No, there are more of them over here.
Oh god, they're coming at me.
Listen to Mexicans die is a fun pastime.
Coming.
At least I think they're coming at me. Oh, nope.
They're splitting up.
Someone just said that all the ads on my Twitch channel right now are playing in Russian.
I had a couple weeks where they were playing all in Spanish for some reason.
Damn commies.
Yeah,
oh god,
when I was in France, the only ads I would get were in Spanish.
Ah, shit.
No French ads.
No.
No, not happening.
Hey, that saved me some money.
Oh, how many Mexicans just died?
And Lucy, we good to go across?
Yes, okay.
You won't wait until you rest your armies already?
I'm gonna siege down these 2 forts back here, I think.
Come on, win.
I will move one of my armies up. Let's move over, I guess.
Yes. Theft! Fine. Screw exploring anything, we need to just steal from everyone.
Oh, stack wipe, okay.
Ben equals secret Soviet spy? Da.
What would be a good, idea group since I just unlocked another one?
Probably something.
Save you. I'm trying.
You should go maritime.
Maritime. Oh, it's a bit behind on diplomas. A bit behind everything.
I'm kind of behind on like admin and really far behind on admin.
And then fucking Ottomans run me over. Because apparently they're faster than my armies.
I think I might just leave it there for a while.
Initiative for the attack.
I can't choose an admin tech because I technically have 2 of them already.
The Ottomans aren't being fair. Every time I try to piece them out, they just want to give me provinces, and it's unfair because I need all of you to get...
Well, then you make your own peace deal.
I think Ben should be sponsored by Smirnoff. I would love it if the scotch I drink would sponsor me. That would make me so happy.
Hayate plays Saxony, right?
Yes.
He does, but it's kind of gone.
Oh,
yeah, I was just about to point that out.
Colonial is a bit big.
I just noticed that Zocker didn't desync.
Oh, yeah, I forgot he's still there.
And desync.
These are assholes sometimes.
Don't you go anywhere, Zocker.
Stay close. The Ottomans still have a lot of troops left.
Hey, Sergey, that stack wipe's saving me like 9 ducats.
Alright, just you have a small army, just peacekeeping. Specifying.
You're getting close to the deal that I want.
Have I tried Kaiserreich? Kaiserreich is not any good. Why does everybody think that?
Well, I enjoy it quite a bit in multiplayer.
It's got a lot of flavor to it.
It's got some stuff to it,
See,
but
it's got some stuff to it. It's kind of a total conversion, yes, but it doesn't change any of the core issues that are still wrong with the game. I played it, and I had a little bit of fun with it, but then what happened was like, oh, right, I've
still
got like
Hoi 4.
I'm still playing Hoi 4. I still don't like what really got me was there was one point where I lost an entire army in a failed invasion of England. And I just started laughing and laughing and laughing. Like, and 24 divisions. Everybody, they all died. They all died in a failed invasion. Just complete, utter failure. And I thought it was hilarious. I wasn't upset. All I did was go to the battle, go to the construction thing. I was like, I'll add on 2 more armies, and then I'll deploy them early, and then train them up, and fuck it, they'll be done in 15 minutes. It's like, the fuck does it matter if you lose an entire army drowns in the English Channel? It doesn't fucking matter. But if right now I'm playing Hoi 3, and at one point, 2 weeks ago, I had about 2.5 Army Corps, stuck behind Russian lines. They managed to swing behind me during the winter, and they were trapped there. The defense modifiers during the winter were too tough. I couldn't break them out, and it was a bit of a panic attack. And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, there was like 8 Panzer divisions in there. And I was sitting there thinking, it was like, if I lose 8 fucking Panzer divisions, this is going to derail my entire Army Group Sud offensive. I'm going to have to rethink my entire Barbarossa if I lose these 8 divisions. It's going to take way too long. It's going to take like 6 hours of game time. In the meanwhile, my entire Army Group South is going to have to retreat if I lose these divisions. I cared about those divisions, and they were meaningful. But, on the other hand, I was playing Hoi 4, and 24 divisions of men just drown in the English Channel. It's like, fucking hell, it doesn't goddamn matter. I'll just make twice as many.
I mean, Hoi 4 is just a dumbed-down version of Hoi 3.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you say that.
What do you think, call it?
I found Kaiserreich interesting just because the alternate history aspect of it. But
yeah,
when it comes down to it,
that's the only
you're still playing
positive of it.
Hoi 4.
Yeah, that's the root issue. You're still playing the same game with the same problems.
The only benefit is that it only takes like maybe 3 hours to play a game.
Yeah.
So multiplayer is quick if you don't have time.
It's nice for like a casual afternoon to like play some alternate history. That's how I've found my enjoyment from Hoi 4 is playing like the Kaiserreich or Great War mods and having a nice afternoon or evening, playing out some alternate history, and that's about it. I treat it as the casual game that it is.
You can't go into it expecting an in-depth historical game. It's just not what it is. It's meant to be a casual game that's done quickly. I mean, from a financial standpoint, it's a stunning success. As someone who's been playing Paradox games for 10 years, I feel like it's a slap in the face. But it doesn't matter what I think.
Hey guys, guess what event I got?
I'm excited.
Lose a stability point?
Yes.
God, I can't wait. I cannot wait to email Paradox and be like, hey, do you guys want to pay to fly me out to Stockholm this year? See how that goes.
Oh, yes.
I'm just glad we're not playing Star Trek Adventures, because I'd just be rolling 20s all day.
Yeah.
These guys shit.
20s are bad in STA, right?
Oh, the entire Ottoman army is here.
Oh, 7.
Why?
Oh my.
Oddball, have you seen? Have you watched Utari? Well, no, you haven't watched Utari playing D&D because we don't broadcast.
Since he's been live streaming it.
Oh right, I forgot about that. He rolls like shit.
Yeah. Well, he's rolling the same.
Fucking army,
he's rolling like the opposite in each game.
No, it's too late. By the time you actually bother to move it.
Did you just get stack wiped?
I warned him. He's got 30k troops about to get smashed by 120k Austrians.
My own though. Got this. Don't got this anymore.
No.
I warned you as well. I was like, hey, we got the entire Ottoman army here.
Ooh, me and Andalusian Brazil are about to touch tips.
Actually, there's got 120k rebels here.
But I don't really need to be inside of Brazil, so.
Wait, you only took Antwerp and what is that other one?
It's in the HRE, so I don't want to mess up coalition. And Florida. I mean, look at the development there.
Any games coming out I'm excited for?
Like, I'm already having a coalition with these.
I don't generally hype anymore.
What games are coming out?
Fuck if I know.
Not even know anymore.
Okay. As of right now, I can piece out the... You guys did some good stuff.
Do I get all 3 provinces up there?
Oh, jeez, what's going on? Wait, whoa.
Because I don't want anything in the Balkans necessarily right now.
Balkans are bad, okay?
Coming out soon.
I don't think that's gonna do much.
Oh no. Okay, here. Oh, jeez, I need Delusia to siege down back the Ottoman.
Yeah, that's an army provinces.
I mean, don't worry. We'll work our way to you in no time.
Oh shit! I just went the fuck up. I forgot to name my heir the right way.
Yep. Is he not Louis?
Oh, it's called Cloud.
Cloud.
You've been
Paradox games
bombarding
coming?
the forts, right?
Yeah, I'm blowing through them right now.
Well, there's Surviving Mars. Other than that, I think that's about it.
I feel like Surviving Mars is going to be a little too casual for my taste because I watched some gameplay of it and I was like, wow, this looks really simplistic.
Like doesn't it, I agree. It doesn't seem like there's much to do after like playing it for a few hours once you get these things up and running.
Do y'all know the game War of Rights?
No.
Well, there's
War of Rights. It's like a civil war verdun.
Iron Harvest looks pretty cool.
Iron Harvest does look cool, but is War of Rights the one that's actually made by the guys who did Verdun, and Verdun just face planted, so they just took all the assets? Oh, okay, Tenenberg. Okay.
Oh my god.
Still hoping for Victoria 3. No, I hope the Victoria IP stays in its grave where it belongs, rather than see them bring it back to life and give it the Holy 4 treatment.
Or hope someone like reboots Victorious with like a mod or something, or like something like complex and is able to like get it.
Just a fan-made game.
Just a fan-made game.
Yeah, because you guys know that if they do another Victoria game, it is not going to be Victoria 2. It is going to be, Hearts of Iron Victoria 2. It's not going to be keeping everything, complex and in-depth. It's going to be streamlining for the benefit of the casual tard.
Okay, now I have 12, Douglas. I have no idea where they're going.
When will they release Half-Life 3?
I don't know. Utari's been playing it for weeks now, according to Discord. I actually had some people. That's actually come up in conversation a couple times, Utari. Wait, how is he playing that?
Yeah, I know. I've noticed.
How people fall for that? How did that happen when? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I'm helping out the beta, you know, testing it.
I love how people don't know how to get into beta.
Yeah.
I'm having a great time with Banner.
With Bannerlord?
Yeah, that one.
I hope for Bannerlords. I have high hopes for Bannerlords too, but I'm not holding my breath.
It's looking good so far. I'm not going to be sat here being like, oh my god, it's gonna be the best ever. Given my experience of Viking Conquest.
Oh, we only got one.
I was super salty over that game.
Well, see, here's the thing. I saw everybody's numbers for troops going down, and I didn't want to screw Andalusia out of land, so I connected his land together, and then we can go to war with the Ottomans again.
At least we know we
their alliance with
Is
Russia.
Andalusia Orthodox now?
Yep.
Perhaps.
Reason why, you know, so we can be friends.
Oh my god, I got a lot of church power.
Ooh, gained 2.5 army professionalism for no reason. Standardized.
Do I want settlers or missionary strength?
Probably missionaries, considering there's still that Catholic issue.
I mean, I've got 7.5 missionary strength.
More
is always better.
But I only got one missionary, so it's
or
like...
Republican tradition, it's a thing, isn't it? A prestige.
Andalusia, can I get Theodoro back?
Oh, yeah, fuck, I forgot about Theodore.
I just noticed.
Well, I'll keep it.
My cat is just licking himself to
Legalized
death.
divorces. Okay.
Oh, it's also a good one.
Well, that's actually a Republican tradition one.
Oh god, I touch tips with Russia. This is
Oh
gonna be
man.
A D-Day landing in Holland. Got them rebels.
Oh, it only takes a year to convert a province.
Oh, you're dealing with the rebel events now, aren't you?
Yeah, so many of them. They just keep coming.
I had an England game where I was just hopping between Holland and Antwerp with my army. Just constantly.
I was taking just like Zealand just so I can walk there, but... Like, my god, this is getting ridiculous.
You've got about 100 more years of that to deal with.
It's just 60-50, isn't it? Or,
I think it goes on 1700.
What happens at 1700?
I'm pretty sure it's 1550 till 1650. I don't know, to be honest. Lots of Frenchmen are gonna die before this is over.
Well, I mean...
20 more Dutch.
Indeed.
I don't have too much of an issue
It's not
with
bugged anymore, so it actually it's bad.
If you like super complex playthrough, you may try M&T. I tried M&T, it didn't run stably for me.
Yemen, anytime you want to go to war with the Horn of Africa, let me know and I will come down there to help you.
I'm fine against Kaffa and Marine. It'll be when we next punch Mamluks and Hormuz. But you need cool-off time with Afghanistan, don't you? So we'll finish Hormuz when you take Afghanistan, and then Mamluks we can do like at some point. But I'm going to punch Kaffa in the dick, and then Marine.
Every single time Utari says Hormuz, I always would just want to be like, what? My mother was a saint!
Since I'm in the Empire, but not an elector, my government rank is a duchy.
What?
I'm a big duchy of France.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sure you're a huge French duchy.
Why are you in the Empire?
You know,
why are they all voting for Moonstream?
Why have you not upgraded to Kingdom yet?
Because I'm not an elector. Only electors can do that.
Oh.
I could go right to
Wait,
Empire.
And you weren't allowed to do it when you were the Emperor either?
No.
Nope.
If you're an Emperor, you're an Empire.
so the electors can, in that one instance, the electors can have more power than the Emperor. Interesting.
Anyway, I'm just gonna leave the Empire right here. It's hold on. No, I have to first.
Hey, there's a lot
Hey,
of Catholics in there. I don't think you want to be associated with
we've got a Dreadwolf coming in.
Hi.
What were you playing last time? I
Hello.
don't remember.
Sweden.
He started as Brandenburg.
Oh, right, then died.
Oh,
Sweden.
no.
So I have some good news for you.
Gotten eaten by
Please tell me I'm still alive.
I think so.
Sweden is still alive, and you gained, I think, 1 province.
Well,
I
it's
never
better than
got
none.
The whole reason why the idea of me converting to Orthodox came about.
Oh, and whoever in
Queen
chat
Horrible.
asked about Total War games, I do enjoy Total War games, all of them up to Rome 2, which is a piece of shit.
It just felt different after like something with the UI, just the way the game works. It just feels different.
Talk about Rome 2.
Yeah, Rome 2 and after.
Rome 2, they
Shogun versus.
streamlined.
It's great.
Streamlining is what happened to Rome 2. Everything, oh god, in the battles, the units run really everything about the battles were made like arcadey. Because in the older Total War games, you had a switch. You had realistic and arcade battles. When you turned it on arcade, everybody ran really fast. The battles were over in 5 minutes. You could just run through them real quickly. But if you put it on historical mode, the units marched slowly and methodically. The melees took a long time to hack through people, so there was a lot of time to think about what was going on and maneuver your men around. And Rome 2 is just like Arcade 2.0. You could put 40,000 men on the battlefield and the battle will be over in 6 minutes. Also, the fucking bullshit activatable abilities for every single goddamn unit.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Warhammer, Total War.
Yeah.
Fucking even worse.
Yeah,
You
I
know
know.
what I hate? Number one, the biggest, most criminal thing, the loss of formations. Even on the fucking, they talk about it, oh, it's, you know, for the tabletop, and we've given them these abilities. All right, we all have magic fucking abilities on every single goddamn unit that you have to remember to bam to make it more like StarCraft, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do that. But the biggest criminal thing, the loss of formations. Even on the fucking tabletop, the Bretonians got wedge formations on their knights.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Even on the tabletop, but they can't do it in the video game because they want to be lore friendly.
Well, yeah, and you know what's funny is formations have been in Total War since day one. They've always been there, but they took them out.
The original fucking Shogun had fucking wedge formation for cavalry. And they couldn't
Yeah,
give it to
wedge
Colonial, which
formation.
has it on the goddamn tabletop.
Wedge formation for cavalry has been there for like 15 years.
Forever. But then
And-
they, what else did they do? They were like, oh, you know, because of gameplay balance, we're going to let you ally with anyone, including like the dwarves allying with the vampires. But for law reasons, you can't like take over certain races' strongholds in the first one. And then like they're still developing shit for the first one in terms of DLC that they still got released, and they just released the second one, which is nothing more than an expanded map version of the first one.
yeah, and that's a $60 for it, but they
And
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And then they're like still got DLC coming out for the first one. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
That is total. I will not play Warhammer Total War, even if I like. They gave me a copy of it for free, and I won't play it because I think the way they're handling their DLC is some of the worst DLC practices I've ever seen. Because Warhammer 1 costs $60. There is $80 worth of DLC for it out right now. Warhammer 2 costs $60, and there's already like $30 worth of. I actually don't know. Let's look on Steam right now, guys.
Well, why didn't they
But
just
even on its own right, I really dislike Warhammer 1. Even just ignoring all the DLC, ignoring everything else, just on the merits of itself as a game.
Yeah,
I really dislike it.
Oh, there's only one DLC out for the second game so far. But how many is there for the first one? Warhammer 2. Warhammer 2. No. Warhammer 2 is not the right one. I want Warhammer 1. Let's see. Total War Warhammer. There it is. They're both. The fact that the sequel came out and it's still fucking $60. There are $75 worth of DLC for the first one. They are releasing DLC for the first one and the second one simultaneously, and they have a third one planned for this coming year. Oh god. And Empire Total War, I fucking love. Whoever asked in chat, I fucking love Empire.
With Darth Maul.
Yeah, it's really good. I really like Empire.
The naval combat is so good.
Yeah, it's a Marmite game, and that some people really liked it, some people really didn't.
Well, the thing with
Attila Total War.
Yeah.
I find that game to be worse than the Warhammer because they armies get across the entire world just to fight you. Oh, you live in Britannia? I'm an Arab. Across the entire world.
I liked the Charlemagne Age expansion DLC to the Attila. I liked Attila's attempts to basically take the Rome 2 engine and then bring some of the old stuff back with like the family trees and stuff like that. So I appreciated that. The DLC adding on to that, it became less of a fuck nut with giving offices to your statesmen. I liked that. So I did find some enjoyment out of Attila.
Yeah.
More than one. More than one.
Definitely, it wasn't a full price game either. Like, whereas Warhammer 2 at the moment, like not a $60 game 2 or 3 years after.
It was 11 months. It was 11 months after the first one, and they came out with the second one, which is nothing but a $20 expansion pack.
Yeah, it's a because what should have done with what Fall the Samurai did, where a standalone expansion.
Oh yeah, that was Fall the Samurai is cool. I think it's
fucking Fall Samurai is so good.
It's fun. Okay. I think it's a little unbalanced because naval combat in Shogun and Fall of the Samurai is just garbage.
Well, yeah, but the land combat is
the land combat's amazing.
If we could take the naval combat of Empire, combine it with the land combat of Fall.
I want to have sex with a tall ship.
What?
I don't. I like 16th, 17th century naval warfare. It's just a period in history that I really find interesting. So Empire, the naval combat from Empire and Napoleon just really struck a chord with me, and I find it really enjoyable.
Well, I think Napoleon did the combat a bit better.
It is slightly better, but then the map is worse.
Yeah, Empire was. If it just felt better.
Yeah. The land battles and the map and just the overall game in Empire was better than Napoleon, I think. But the naval combat and some of the AI behavior and stuff like that in Napoleon was better. So it's like it's a little column A, little column B scenario. But I gotta say I have like Empire Total War and the naval combat in that game is one of those games where I have vivid memories of playing it years and years and years ago. It's one of those things that I had so much fun with. It really stuck in my mind. Like I remember playing as the English and fighting this completely one-sided naval engagement against the Spanish, like in the New World, over control of the coastline of some of my colonies and stuff like that. And I had a bunch of like second and third rate ships of the line. So I had good ships, but the Spanish came in with like the Santa Sima Trinidad and a whole array of like first-rate ships of the line. So my best ship was 90 guns. Theirs was like 112. And then everything after they outgunned me. Like their weight of their broadside was like 3 times what I had. But in the first couple minutes of the battle, a manually fired broadside at maximum range set the Santa Sima Trinidad on fire, which then detonated her magazine, and then the exploding like fireworks set the rest of their van on fire, and the entire Spanish force just collapsed and retreated on fire and in with their admiral dead. That stuff's super fun and it sticks with you.
Yeah, it's just satisfying to use ships that burn up and explode.
Yeah, whereas I remember capturing the Spanish galleys in the Battle of Trafalgar. Well, taking that in from Napoleon, like it's fairly early. You can get that going.
Yeah,
like a proper Battle of Trafalgar, and then like going in and like boarding with Nelson's ship, boarding the Spanish galleons, and then having like these 122 fucking Spanish ships of the line fucking to play with as Britain. And I'm like, yes.
Those ships, like, oh god, they turned like a goddamn whale. But once you got a full broadside of like 60 guns facing someone, holy crap!
Burst rates are just disgusting once you get them up into the fight. And then, like, taking Wellington and just, like, liberating all these fucking nations around France, just carving it up into, like, a European Falklands of the West. That was quite fun.
Sure. You're getting expensive, Oddball.
New idea group. Who we
outside of my trade range. I see how it is. What game were we talking about? Empire, Total War.
Oh gosh, I love how Persia doesn't have border gore. It's great.
I don't know what Persia is.
Oh, there's a little Ottoman dongle in there.
There's a Mamluk tumor that's between us.
Alaska, I'm taking Alaska.
I can see Alaska.
Land maintenance modifier, minus 10%. Don't mind if I duck the do.
Alaska.
There's just an Iroquois 2 stack down over here on, like, the western coast of America.
Exiles.
The fucking AI has fucked up my patriarchal authority.
Oh, this is why
wait, you're Orthodox Sweden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was the first to convert to Orthodox.
What do you mean the first to convert to Orthodox? It's not like it's not Protestantism where Orthodoxy fires.
Yeah, but off the players.
Disgusting. Why am I allied to you? What did I do?
Yeah, good question. Why the fuck am I allied to you?
You should attack him.
There we go.
Inca are doing great.
So treason then.
Oh God. France, the Commonwealth, Andalusia, and Mali. That's a power block.
Well, it's more, two of them are to protect them from each other.
So wait, Andalusia and Mali are both allied to you to prevent them from attacking each other?
Yeah. Safekeeping?
I get why you're protecting the African.
You're African. Wait, don't. Yeah, capitals in Europe now, is it?
I mean, we got a good power thing going on. The Commonwealth, Persia, Yemen, and Andalusia.
All my alliances are just to not die from Russia and the Ottomans when they joint ally attack me at some point. I know
these natives are being purged.
I didn't care about that when you broke my alliance, did you now?
Well, I'm still mad that the French colonies own 2 of my former colonies, but I'll let it slide.
Oddball, my chat wants to know if Mexico is going to form.
I don't know.
Do you have to be independent to form Mexico?
I think so, yeah.
I have to be free to form Mexico.
Freedom!
You should be...
No worry, we can fix this.
You should be free then.
Wait, I telling my colonies to break free.
Oh, I can't support the independence of my rival. That makes sense.
This is what I'm hearing. I hear that France is charging way too much, like stealing all the money from their colonies and letting them.
It's called oppression.
I still have like 12 ducats unaccounted for, like, completely.
Yeah, that's going to the void.
Or is it going
like
in?
Resources and Hearts of Iron.
He's trading him factories for, I don't know, 40 chocolate.
Good chocolate.
I turned my export laws to the wrong one, and now all of my resources just disappear.
Does it say gold on your income?
I've got 12 ducats from gold.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on, because your colonies cannot get money from gold, it's all going to me.
Yeah. Yeah, because no, it goes to the trade fleets.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
that's it.
No, actually, I think I was still getting inflation from that.
Well, yeah, you still get inflation. You still get the inflation, but he gets the money.
Sergey also gets the inflation.
Yeah, I get a bit, like 0.
Well, yeah, it's not as much. It's just he just gets a little bump when it comes in, but it's really easy to get rid of that.
Got some more gold in Cali.
I went economic and got the base inflation reduction, and it's still going up.
Sad.
It's only 0.02, but so it's almost nothing, but you know. Ooh,
are you all right? Do you need help?
Who needs help?
I'm okay. Needs help. I'm okay.
I don't need help. I'm a man.
Men don't ask for help.
I didn't. I mean, I think my army needs help since it's marching all the way in the middle of Europe.
I just love the image of me being a duke. It's just great.
So
right now Persia's just
what if
cheering on Yemen?
Sergey, what if you got another player elected and then they made you an elector?
Oh, that could go to kingdom, but
yeah, that seems like a viable option.
Leave the
HRE exit.
Yeah, HR exit.
Brexit.
Leave. Don't stay in the European Union.
What if they
get a good Brexit
anyway,
going?
Ruled by Germans anyway.
So, like the actual European Union?
Look, only got the job.
But what if the European Union leaves the European Union?
Don't mind the Mali ships up in Sweden, by the way.
Then French will be great.
Mali ships?
Those sailors must be fucking cold.
Yeah.
They probably just die of exposure until they're replaced.
They're in the English Channel.
What?
Get the 3 Mali ships just sailing around.
What are you doing?
Just sightseeing, that's all.
Doing the sightty things.
Okay, then. You back off.
That thing us humans do.
Humans?
I don't know if I approve of that.
I'm better than human.
Do I have any allies? Yeah, I got allies.
Got the best of allies.
No, I don't see why.
Did you change the name of your country to the real Mexico?
What do you mean?
God damn it, Sergey.
I told you he wanted to do Mexico, yeah, so there you go. Mexico.
At least it's not Mexico and better Mexico, like in Bob's game.
Oh, that was just fucking that.
Oh, I've seen worse people name their countries worse things in public games.
No, I don't think you understand.
What happened in Bob's game is I was colonizing Mexico, but then they broke free without a war for some reason, so I had to recolonize Mexico. So I made a new colonial nation called Mexico.
I am not allied to the Navajo.
No. Trio is a bit of a fucking disaster with all them name changes, and I have to fix this, Sergey. I'm sorry. I had to go in there and fix what they broke.
Yeah, it's done. Well, is my Holland's court yet?
Most of my military is mercs. I never notice. Okay.
What's your professionalism? Fam.
I know what my professional...
Where the fuck do I earn those 283 ducats a turn from?
Well, it's a up, shall we?
I highly doubt you have 280 ducats a turn if you had a war goal, or if you ended a war and demanded the money, then it's added on for 1 month.
Yeah, come on the spoils of war.
Yeah, there you go.
It's only for 1 month.
Wait for a month to tick back and see what it drops to.
And we'll see what happens.
Hey, I'm still making money, so it's not too bad.
Hey, Mr. Sweden, and I'm so rich. How much money you making a turn?
A ducat.
Oh, okay.
What's your total income?
My total income is of 0.22.
No, total before expenses.
Oh, my total income before expensive.
How about no?
Total income is 42.
78.
70.
126.
They just tried to
120.47.
They put an AI on me. They gave me Imperial Grace, and they demanded unlawful territory, thinking I would accept.
Persia is like selling those Persian rugs out the wazoo. That's why we're making so much money.
The wazoo.
That's a phrase I haven't heard in a while.
Out the wazoo. That's. I feel like that's. We used to say that all the time. I feel like that's a Northeast thing.
I like that phrase. Let's bring it back.
Okay, we could work. I mean, I've been really working the doodle, but we could work the wazoo instead.
This I do not approve.
Yeah, okay. But that's just because Putin says you're not allowed to.
Hey, I'm. I felt on Putin by my own right.
What? But honestly, Sergey, as a former Russian, do Russians believe the nonsense stuff that comes on the news about Putin, like how he goes out into he'll go scuba diving and pull ancient artifacts out of the ocean?
50% yes.
So like some people do, some people don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
People don't care.
Or like all the glamour shots of him, like walking, like riding a horse bareback. Him bareback, not the horse.
The horse is always bareback.
The horse as well.
Oh.
Have I seen the Apocalypto movie? Is that the one? No, I have not seen that.
No, you shouldn't.
Definitely haven't.
Andalusia, what are you doing over here?
Over where?
Indonesia?
He doesn't care about your territorial claims. We've been over this already.
Stop fighting.
I'm colonizing. What does it look like?
Well, at least I have Gustavian infantry.
He's allied to France.
Yeah, because of Mali.
I have to protect.
You have to protect what?
Haha. I have colonized South Georgia because the game told me to.
Giving me an amazing culture.
I'm sure I got a little friend over in Persia who might be willing to have a little fun with you.
Yeah, my heir is a 444. My current ruler is my current queen is a 425. The current consort is a 463. I'm doing pretty good over here point wise.
Does anyone want a huge transport fleet?
How much are you selling it for?
How
many ships there are?
There are 23 ships, and I'm selling it for. How much does the transport cost again?
Like 13, something like that.
12. It costs us 12. So I'm gonna sell it for 230.
What kind of ships are they?
Merchantmen.
Nah.
Okay.
You can get half of them.
No, I already have. No,
okay, for 200 then.
Sell them to some random AI, sell them to the Dutch, I don't know, in case they want.
I can't sell anything to the Dutch. The Dutch hate me.
Understandable.
Why don't you just get rid of them if you don't want them?
Because I actually want to make something from them.
It's just dump them. Like shit. Oh, the lad.
Bro, what the fuck did you do over here? Why is everybody got good technology?
Leaving the Empire.
Technology's good shit. I'm actually
for the Southeast Asians.
I'm actually doing okay on tech. 19.
I need 50 prestige to upgrade my government rank.
I can't count that high.
So do I go immediately to an Empire now? It's always gonna happen.
Someone just asked if there's European stereotypes in America. I mean, Slav squat. There's that.
Well then.
But, I mean, I feel okay saying that because I'm a Slav myself.
Yeah, but do you squat?
No.
Always good.
Poles are still alive. Aha.
Just about all of Europe, like.
I mean, you're guaranteeing independence. What is going on here? I feel betrayed.
There's this stereotype that Europeans are a bunch of fucking hippies.
Europeans are
true. It's not really a stereotype. It's just true.
The only American European stereotype that I know about and I've heard is that there are polar bears walking through the streets of Bergen in Norway.
Bergen? What the fuck is a Bergen?
Bergen is the largest coastal city, and there's apparently polar bears going through it.
Is there not?
Where is Bergen?
It's called Bergen House, and it's on the other side of Oslo, kind of.
Oh, I see it.
Quite far south.
No, our Yemen player left. No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Ally.
Utari had to bug out. He always has to leave an hour early, I think, to do something with his son.
So I guess the AI, like whenever they carpet thief, they purposely target your victory cards first.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
Why? They don't matter.
Yeah.
AI's got a boner where it doesn't belong. So that's a weird thing to program in there. Going after something that doesn't matter.
Because I'm just here sieging down his land. He's got like a 7 stack, and he's just walking through Mall, and he goes for 1 province in the middle of me because that's my victory card.
Has anybody else noticed like stacks just randomly like breaking their brains? Just they at one point they just stop and then never move again for the rest of the game.
I've had with some rebels, like they stuck on an island for 30 years, even though they could move away.
Because I've seen it a couple times where you know AI stacks will be derping around like normal, and then they'll just stop, and they'll just stay there like for the rest of the game, hundreds of years, if no one comes and kills them. I've also had a bug. I've seen it 3 times now, so I know it's a fucking bug, where you walk up to a siege and then it just finishes on the first month, no matter what the modifiers say. I've had the AI do it to me twice, and I've had it happen to the AI before, where I walked up to their capital and it said -24%. The siege finished at the end of the month, so it was only like 20 days long, and it said 899 days.
Did it not have any garrison?
Nope, it was fully maintained because we had been at war for a while, and I was there for 1 month. And it said 899 days on the tooltip.
Shit. So many rebels.
Oh no, the coffee price. What did you do? What did you do? Why'd you do that?
Wow, he just gained 3,000 ducats.
But my coffee.
You bastard.
He disseminated the coffee. That sounds dirty.
Then what the fuck? What is wrong with you?
It's not illegal in his country. Or in 7 states in the Union. Mayonnaise on fries? That sounds disgusting! Who would do that?
I want to know because they need to feel bad about their life choices.
Oh no, that just sounds kind of interesting.
I mean, Coco's still running strong.
Yeah,
come.
Come touch my chocolate.
You South Americans in your country.
I mean, in all fairness, you know, I grew up in a Polish family that were from Buffalo and Rochester, and a really common thing that they put on fries was just white vinegar.
That seems like that's a British thing, that.
Yeah.
With fish and chip.
Yeah. So I mean, I can't get too pissy about that. Or they would salt their pizza for some reason. Why the fuck? My family salted watermelon before. I've seen them do it on more than one occasion.
Kill your family.
I don't know why. I've seen them salt watermelon. It's fruit. It's not supposed to be salty.
Yeah, I was raised in a German and French family household, and it's pretty weird. It's a weird.
No, Sergei, Inca's colonizing up here.
What's Inca doing? Inca, stop that.
You have
what are you doing?
Bad Inca.
Bad Inca.
What the fuck?
Inca, stop.
Potato pancakes.
And Lucy, as a good friend of yours, I'm going to have to ask you to break an eye. That's a good friend. A good Christian neighbor.
I'm not sure what the fuck is going on over here.
I don't know what's going on over there. I can't even see Europe.
Europe's not the problem.
You are the problem, sir.
Whoa.
That sounds like fighting words.
War.
So, Donald, what's that issue gonna be?
I don't know, I can see them PMing back and forth in the stream.
Wait, hey, stream sniping there.
1, stream sniping. 2, those messages are completely unrelated.
Yeah,
they
are.
I'm on my phone, I'm only reading the chat.
Yeah, it's...
I can see the blue text pop up.
We're honestly not talking about anything that has to do with Europe.
No, definitely not.
And go look at it yourself, sir. I just probably got now, but...
I don't want to stream snipe. Let's do it,
No, in being 100% honest, we're talking about like internal stuff between the two of us. I have no idea what's going on in Europe, and I have no stake in it. So,
but you're colonizing in sovereign Mexican territory.
No, I am absolutely not. I am colonizing in California, and that's it.
That's still colonial Mexico, though.
You only have 1 province there, and I have 2, so technically you're in my zone.
All of them in colonial Mexico.
Well, colonial Mexico has 1 province in the California node.
Not the California, the colonial.
I'm looking at the colonial region.
And I'm looking at the trade region.
Well, colonial region will matter, so...
This is what I see. And this
no, why did you do that?
So where is the colonial region map mode? I don't even know.
So I just my
geographical.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that because the DMZ is on the trade nodes, not on the colonial node. So this entire time, every single diplomatic overture we've had between all of our nations have been based on the trade map mode, not the colonial map mode.
Yeah, but you know,
things change.
I propose we use the dynastic map mode now.
What?
I suppose we use the
terrain
map mode.
Also, Oddball, your border hasn't moved in hundreds of years. So...
Technically, it has. You just don't pay attention to anything.
Oh,
it's you have 2 more provinces than you did at the start of this.
I have 4 actually.
Oddball, this is what I see. I see a colonial nation at rightful land that belongs to the natives of the Inca and every other surrounding tribe, and you stole it from them. So I feel like the Inca has more power from the corporation.
Yeah, I stole it from them.
Also, I don't know who you are, so I don't care.
I don't know who you are, so your opinion doesn't matter. What does my heir suck? Should he be put in charge of a military? No, he's fine.
We shall never surrender.
Oh, I should put my heir in charge of the military because he has the wrong name.
The Koala King, thanks for the follow.
I'm kind of thinking about disinheriting my heir just because his name's
Muhammad. Okay then, mister.
I don't like his name, so he's bad.
I mean, that's not a very Christian name.
No, it's not!
Guy can't change his name, it's too late.
I mean, my guy has the most Christian name of all. His name is Eric. Björnsson.
Is Eric an inherently Christian name?
I mean, I think like Chris would be very Christian.
I don't know. I'm fucking looking this shit up.
My heir's name is Christoph.
Okay, so let's look up like the etymology of the name Eric. It's German, right?
Yeah, it's all Germanic.
Yeah, but I'm fucking
Eric,
sweet.
Eric or Germans. Eric is derived from Old Norse, so it is most certainly not a Christian name. It's from Old Norse.
I mean, I am Swedish, and
heretic.
But what you were talking about was that it was an inherently Christian name. You said the most Christian name. It is derived from Old Norse, making it far from a direct Christian name.
Fine, you're not allowed to have Christmas.
I'm Incan. I don't even know who Jeebus is.
I think we need to show.
Anyone who doesn't say Eric is a Christian is not allowed to have Christmas.
Okay.
Oh my God, more Dutch rebels, stop.
I mean, I'm allied with other non-Christians, so I think we're all cool with that. First Twitch stream, and I'm already loving it. Hey, Superman, you're still here.
Transport fleet. Fuck, I ended up in some rebels.
Oh, someone's colonizing inland. Oh, it's France. Okay, that's fine.
No, France is colonizing land for you.
I was about to colonize that, actually.
Oh no! My Papa France is helping me out. How terrible for me.
Yeah.
Dear God, somebody save me.
Okay.
Hey, okay, oddball. Would you like? Shall we discuss the situation?
You get out of Mexico.
I'm not in Mexico. I'm in California.
Alright, you get out of Bahia, California.
Well, nobody had any claims on California.
I don't know, California does.
Well, California? Who the fuck is California?
They're up, like, farther north.
Is that another?
Actual California.
It's no, it's not California. It's California.
Yeah, shut up, California.
Oh, he means in Alaska.
Really?
Not like Alaska, but like a region.
Oh, it does that a lot.
Nizga.
It's not Alaska, or is it just the northern parts of
Hawaii.
Vancouver?
It's in the Colonial Alaska region, so it is Alaska for all intents and purposes.
It's like what the fuck that, like absolute westernmost Canadian provinces.
I mean, I do think yes, Vancouver is a part of California. Vancouver, sorry.
Yeah.
Production research flawed. Oh, I didn't need that prestige anyway. So, okay, oddball.
How do you feel about another war?
I'm fine with another war.
Oddball. I could acquiesce to staying out of the Rio Grande node.
Would you be game invading?
Rio Grande node is shit.
But the thing is the Rio Grande is the only way he can expand. So I'm saying I will stay out of it and stay out of his way.
I think everything belongs to France, and you should just get out of everything.
Everything, but the whole planet belongs to France.
It all should be blue, pretty blue colors.
I think all of North America belongs to France, so...
I'm not in I'm in Central America.
Good thing I'm not a country.
I think all of North and Central America belong to France, so you should get out of it.
Well, I've already been established here for like 150 years, so that's not happening.
Let's be real here. The Americas belong to Poland.
I gotta say, I really like the cut of that guy's jib. I hear the Slavs and their cultural, their culture revolving around Adidas and squatting is just really nice.
I see got golden yaki. I think I need to have that.
Yeah,
I'll make a good sum for it.
Slavs are definitely the best. They're the best people ever, and if you dare to say anything rude about Slavs, you get called to prison in Sweden.
Slavs are stinky.
Slavs are great.
Oh, bastard.
That's an insult CB for Poland.
I love player CBs are the best thing about playing a multiplayer game, I think. Just to, like, somebody says something casually, insulting another player, just, ribbing them. I'm declaring war. Wait, what? You insulted me, sir. That's not a real reason to declare war. Well, I say it is, so... Dun-dun!
So, Andalusia.
So...
You wanna stay out of this, or what's gonna happen?
Oddball, we have a deal?
Say no.
What's going on?
I said that in the spirit of peaceful, relationships with my neighbors, to disregard the wall I built with the blood and bones of your fallen soldiers, I will acquiesce to staying out of the Rio Grande trade node.
So he's trying to give oddball Texas for California. I think we all know which the better state is.
Definitely Texas.
I still think everything North and Central America belongs to France.
Well, you're not France.
But you're wrong.
Though I'll pay a good sum of money for those two colonies if we're going to do this peacefully.
No.
You know.
I asked you. I asked you for the same thing before, and And you told me no.
I certainly be a master Jedi.
I asked you to trade. I mean, I was asking for really crap land just to figure out.
He can actually trade, I think, because the other ones are still controlled by French Columbia.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I tried to get a workaround too. I told him I would pay reparations for the the lives of the people I killed. And I'd declare war on them. He'd agree to stay out of it, and I would pay him a fair sum for the land. He told me no. Whenever I've tried to deal with France on like an even basis, he's always told me to go fuck off.
I wanna open up negotiations of being peaceful with each other.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I could get on board with that.
Sorry, I don't speak Muslim anymore.
All right.
Wow. I don't speak Hindu either, but here we are.
Not Hindu.
I want to spread Shia around the world. Let's
okay, no, I'll shut about
I hear good things about this Muhammad dude.
Okay, no, it's not happening. I don't know, do something.
You're right. My heir is a pretty good guy, isn't he?
See, he was this really awesome guy, and he brought peace.
Yeah, just don't draw him. Just don't draw him. You're not allowed to depict him.
We shall never surrender.
Not allowed to say anything positive or negative about him.
He granted Persia as the Holy Land, so I must spread the holy borders all around the world.
Okay, who the fuck made this guy to negotiate?
Well, I don't know how much I could even. How much can anybody really trust France? Because he was going around talking about, spreading he was going to spread Catholicism to me, and then he reneged on that, and now I'm sitting here Catholicless.
Well, he's Protestant now.
Yeah, that's my point exactly.
Because it's the easy way, the hard way. I guess what's gonna happen.
I thought I was looking forward to learning about Catholic Jesus, and now I don't get to know
learn about Protestant Jesus also. I mean, if you learn about Protestant Jesus, we don't have an issue here.
How about Allah?
I have Orthodox Jesus.
That's fake Jesus.
No, it's the fucking true one. Oh, fuck me.
I accept literally every religion you guys just announced in my country.
In ET.
I used to.
Well, not in T though. Not in T.
In T? In ET?
Which good?
In T, I think is right. So, Sergey, why do you want those 2 colonies I was working on?
Because they're in the Colonial Mexico.
Yeah, but like we already established in previous treaties, we're basing this off trade zones, not colonial zones.
I don't think I was part of any 2 of these treaties.
Actually, you were.
I believe we negotiate the deal.
Why?
This is probably the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals.
Maybe ever.
Why does Panama look so shit?
Because it is.
What do you mean?
There is some French, some Incan.
Well, technically, that Incan, that French in Panama was English.
Oh.
There you go.
Right. The invasion of the Mamluks is gonna go great. I promise.
I've got my army.
Right now they're at war with the Ottomans, so got some issues.
That's a whole lot like your problem.
Ottomans are killing their troops for me while I'm sieging down their land, so I think it's a good issue.
No, the Ottomans are at war with the Mamluks, not the other way.
I don't have to worry about their troops because they're occupied with the Ottomans.
Exactly.
It's just sent 49 stack to siege one Mamluk territory surrounded by Yemen and Persia.
Hey, Mean Wolf, thanks for the sub. It's just a really shame that there can't be fair negotiations with neighbors.
I mean, Sweden is always fair.
You're not my neighbor.
The Commonwealth, Persia, Yemen, even Andalusia, we make great negotiations.
I agree to split the. I'd say I'd stick to this side of the line. They could stick to that side of the line, giving them much more territory to work with.
Sounded fair to me. Persia supports this negotiation.
So what's this whole situation with the
Inca? I'm expanding into North America and having no previous treaty stating that it was not allowed because there was no claims on either of these trade nodes. Mexico only threw a fit after my colonies were about half done, and I said that they said that all of North America belongs to them. And I said, well, no, that's not fair. And then I said, how about this? I'm in the California zone. Most of his borders on the Rio Grande zone. So you stick to the Rio Grande, which gives you more opportunity to expand. I'll stick to the California zone and not block you.
Well, you should have done that. Would piss them off. Can't really say I got your back in this little stunt right here.
What stunt?
This little stunt up here in Mexico.
I'm not. There's no stunt.
That's what happens when you ally with a bad ally. This right here.
It's a pity.
Sorry, I don't speak sub-Saharan.
Wow, I feel all the salt. It's just sprinkling down.
Just figured out how to do the subdoodle thingy. Yeah, it's just a button.
Sweden has this glorious idea. We should build a bridge over the Sahara.
A bridge?
Yeah, a bridge over the Sahara.
I think Sweden needs to go back to, I don't know, school. Doing some dumb shit.
No, it's gonna work completely fine. There's not gonna be any problems building a bridge over the Sahara.
How the heck are air separatists group like in the middle of Africa able to spawn an Argon?
Alright, but you'll do the border gore. I'll do the border gore.
Nothing wrong with a little border gore. I mean, I've been staring at border gore for quite some time now.
I'm sorry that you have to go through that of the border gore situation.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? It's nice to know that there are other Europeans who understand.
We feel technically we're close to Europe, but we feel the pain.
Yeah.
Oppressors. The Commonwealth is okay though. They're good guys.
Yeah. I mean, I'm as the crow flies, not too far from some Commonwealth land, and I've squatted with them before, and it's gone pretty good.
We've shared the music.
We've shared a squat. We shared a squat circle.
Squat circle. So dirty.
Saying cheeky breaky around the campfire.
All that fun stuff, yeah.
Squatter.
Indeed.
In this whole time I've been suggesting that we live in harmony with fair peace deals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and every single time I come up with a new fair way of us living together, I get told to fuck off, and you're not a real boy because you didn't grow up in Europe.
See, this is how I see it. If their colony, just wait for when the colony becomes independent at some point, or if they're in the middle of an independence war, and invade them, and then they have to deal with the motherland and the tribal land that they pissed off.
So hold on, are you telling my colleagues to go independent?
Yes, he is.
Not technically supporting it, but Persia thinks that it's going to happen at some point. Just keep repressing your colonies.
Oh, yeah, I saw 6% errors. What do you? I'm a generous god. Anyway,
Wait, you're not a generous god. You aren't even a god, heretic.
I am Duke Louis. What do you want?
Hey, Jewish Bagel, thanks for the cheer again. Any plans on EU4 multiplayers with Bob and Mordred? Not at the moment, but it's always, you know, kind of something we always like to do.
Does this Louis think he's made of glass?
Damn, I don't have any chairs. I don't have any bits.
You don't have any bits? You're bitless.
Oh, crap, I forgot to pull up the stream so I could be getting ducats. Those worthable ducats.
Gotta get those ducats.
Does having the chat open count?
If you're chatting, it does. Well, like if you've got the stream pulled up, then yes. And if you're chatting, then yes, more.
I've just got the pop out chat up.
I think you have to have the play. I think the player has to be up and running for it to count. I'm disappointed in my French neighbors.
I'm disappointed in my Incan neighbors.
I heard the French are very disappointing people.
I'm disappointed in the ocean.
They're not interested in giving a fair deal to anybody else. They just want everybody else to kowtow to them.
And also, they had a fair deal, you know.
Remember that time that France changed the name, the literal name of their colonial nation, without even polling the people to see what they wanted to be named.
I can pronounce it at least.
That's true.
Why do those separatists have my flag? Obama, look in arguing.
I know, I saw that. That's what I was complaining about. How the heck did air separatists get over there?
You should be offended by that.
Why do they have my flag?
They have your flag?
Yeah, oh, hey, I
can't
see my flag.
You should be offended by that name change. Everybody's disappointed in the French. Yes, they are!
The French is disappointed in all of you.
The French are disappointed in us, too.
I'm disappointed you have to go colonize Mexico like this.
I'm not colonizing Mexico, I'm colonizing California.
I'm sad you had to go colonize Colonial Mexico like this.
Well, unfortunately, those maps were never brought to the table when we were negotiating last time. You're playing like the English here, France. You just draw lines wherever you feel like, without any regard to who's already there.
Sad.
Yeah, I know it's sad. It's very sad.
Do we need to get Pico in this?
Andalusia? How are we gonna do this?
And do what?
On this.
What's this? I don't see where there's any issue.
I don't see this.
No. I thought, since you're Orthodox, we could work something out. Our fellow Christians.
Well, see why we can't.
Yeah, alright. So
what's the issue with France and Andalusia?
You don't know what side you want to be on?
You can't get along with your neighbors on either side of the planet.
Persia has pledged to protect its allies against any European aggression.
Oh no, yeah.
Persia doesn't get a say till they go above speed 1.
Hey, we're at speed 2.
It is not an issue which involves you, Persia.
Hey, magnificent beard.
But really,
dominating in its growth. Oh wait, what? Oh,
you have a choice to make here, Ali.
Alibaba.
No, King Ali, not Ali. What did you just call him?
Alibaba. I had this Tunisian friend that his father's name Bully Baba and his youngest brother's name Bully Bear Bear. So it's going alphabetically. I don't know, they had names that had a rhythm to them. It was the most weird thing ever when they the names calling, or they were being called by their names, because if they were after each other, it's like reciting a riddle almost, or some kind of play up word.
Yes.
It was really weird.
All Sweden would be doing is being hostile to me the moment he joined the game.
Oh, I don't see anything wrong with those.
I haven't done anything to you.
There's nothing wrong with the Swedes. They're Orthodox brothers of my allies' faith.
BRB.
I mean, what do you have against people who have a lot of beard and a long hair, blonde hair and blue eyes?
Oh, that's like one of those French mustaches, a lot.
Oh, for fuck's sake, you know small. You can't grow a proper beard, you're not a proper man.
Oh, that's an insult, that.
Yeah, that's
but
an insult.
I'll allow it.
Huh. Because you're afraid.
I can't allow this insult.
I'll allow it. I will let it slide. This time.
Huh.
Won't be so generous next time.
I have not altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it.
Ooh, I should use that as I should make that a sound effect.
Anyway, so the consensus is Inca is not willing to give up their land in Mexico.
Well, I asked you for negotiations here, and your negotiation was go fuck yourself.
No, it was I'll pay a good sum of money for it.
I'm not interested in sums of money. I have money. Do you have anything else to offer?
An alliance?
Well, considering I don't trust you, what's that good for me? So far, literally everything you've said to me, you've reneged on. So your word doesn't.
What'd you just call?
Say he reneged on all of his promises to me.
I think you're banned from Twitch now.
So it's a word. It's a thing. So I'm not interested in alliance because I can't trust you to keep to actually keep that alliance. You'll just ally me, then abandon me at my first time of need, and I don't need your gold.
Sad.
So
not
what
born
else?
Slave breed.
What else do you have to offer?
As I said, I mean, it could offer you a guarantee, protection.
From who? The only person who threatens me is you.
Or yourself. He's protecting you from yourself.
So that's called extortion.
It's called a protection record. Thank you,
give me what I want, and I won't hurt you.
Yeah, that too. It sounds like pretty fair deal too. I mean,
I'm open to negotiations.
Who does?
So let's see. Just out of curiosity here, let's check the economic ledger. See who could play this game longer.
And I am back after having to wash up.
I mean, I'll actually take the gold.
Praise hot join.
A moment of silence. Everybody praise the hot join gods. Everybody. All foibles aside, everybody praise the hot join gods. Okay.
Amen.
I can agree to halt expansion in the region.
I'll go on.
How about he gives you that shit in Mexico for your shit in Panama?
We could work something out.
Can we?
Gotta do complex bullshit to get it out of French Colombia's hands.
Wait, conquest over against Castile. How'd I just get that? Oh, hello.
What are they doing?
They're down in like who's it's Patagonia.
Motherfucker.
Wait, we could very peacefully declare a war on each other, and we can switch hands of the colonies.
Wait, so what you're saying is that I get fish, and you get gold.
Well, you get cocoa, some sugar, and some fish.
So let's.
Yeah, I won't say
you
a
get the
single
three
fish.
provinces in Panama, where we seize all the colonies up here.
That's not fair in any way.
Well,
The colonies I have up here are worth way more than the ones down there.
Give them some more.
You have contiguous land.
I have continuous land, yes, but that doesn't resolve the fact that I tried to pay for that continuous land fairly, and I was told to fuck off. And now you're saying I get a one-sided deal to get the land now that I have something you want.
Ben, you're a native, alright? Come on now.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be this way.
It doesn't have to be this way, but it seems like you're kind of snowballing me here. I said I would agree to halt expansion.
What does that include? Because I see popped down 2 more colonies since I last looked.
Well, that's only because you popped down more colonies.
So if I pop more colonies, will you stop popping down more colonies?
I agree to halt further expansion.
And give me the gold.
No. that leaves me with nothing other than still being extorted.
Yeah.
People and don't deserve to be extorted.
Alright, shut up, Persia.
Hey, you don't tell Persia to shut up.
You don't know what Persia is.
They're good people.
You don't know what Persia is, though, Ben.
No, I don't know what it is or where it is, but I've gotten some letters and they were very nicely worded.
You don't know what a letter is.
I can read.
How can you read Persian?
I'm Diplo or Admin Tech 11 or 19. I know how to number. I can read, but not number.
Yeah, but how can you read his language if it wasn't written in French?
I'm sure there's translators. We have coexisted next to each other. Me and French Columbia has peacefully existed next to each other for like 100 years.
Yeah, if it was worded in French, but it was most likely worded in Persian. You don't know about how Swedish sounds.
Yeah, shut up. I don't understand any of your gobbledygook.
I think you want to know how Swedish sounds.
Sounds all like the cook from the Muppets to me.
Treason against Incas, fake news.
So I have propositioned several fair deals, and I've been told to fuck off every single time. And your fair deal is still me getting shafted.
We could save many millions of lives if we do this peacefully.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
All right. I'm open for transferring these provinces.
Can I borrow a transport fleet?
I will exchange you. I will wait for the colony to finish, so you don't have to pay for it, and I will give you one of the gold provinces for the ones in Panama.
Wait, all 3 of them?
Yes.
I mean, still 3 or 4 development up there.
Yes, but it's gold, and that's what you're interested in.
Poland, when you're done with that war, can I borrow your?
I will. I could do either one. They're the same. Well, same to me.
All right. So who's asking me about war?
I'm wondering when I can borrow your transport fleet when you're done with blockading and the war.
I'll happily do a 1-to-1 trade, bronze-wise.
Give me a couple seconds.
You can call me into the war. I will gladly squash Europe.
Excuse me.
Who wants to be called in? I
don't
only
know.
call Sweden.
Europe is just filled with treacherous.
Oh.
Fuck yeah! See why people hate on the Persians. We are a very rich people.
Not rich with the internet.
Oh my.
Oh god.
It's all vegan. How long did this take to fight?
Like 3 years.
Well then.
I just want to exist peacefully with my neighbors, and I think a gold province for a couple low dev nothing provinces just for border war purposes is fair. I'm even willing to pay for its construction.
Why is a Native American willing to pay for the wall?
No. I said I'm willing to pay to finish the construction of one of these colonies, then sell it to him peacefully in exchange for the 3 that.
Oh, no war.
Yeah, I'm keeping the. I'm not a warmonger. I'm keeping the diplomatic overtures going here.
I am.
A warmonger. We've done some very aggressive expansion.
Speaking of warmongering, hey Erica.
Hey, we'll talk about this Aragon situation also. I'm super like.
Why can't I?
I just want to say, I just want to stay here. I'm just gonna live, if that's fine.
I mean, the problem with Andalusia beating up on Aragon if Andalusia.
Aragon can stay here. They can stay here on the islands.
No. Unless, are you gonna give me an answer to my question?
Which question?
The one I sent a few minutes ago. You know, the alliance.
This is going to be the most annoying thing ever.
Mister.
He just killed my son.
Killing unruly natives. Shame it has to come down to that. But it usually does.
I can't see why it's a shame. Wouldn't that be a kind of sport? Killing natives.
Hey, I'm allowed to say that. You can't say that.
Of course I can. I'm not there.
I don't think you know how that joke works.
Of course I don't. I don't even know what you're saying. I can't understand you. I can't understand your weird native language.
It's like calling somebody a nerf herder in Star Wars.
Yeah, really.
What?
A nerf herder. What's a nerf herder?
Fine. Star Wars is beautiful. I get to go see the new one right after this.
No, don't go see the new one. It's so fucking shit.
Don't say. Most of us and most of the people in chat haven't seen it yet, so don't say anything.
The reviews are so mixed for it, though. It's still a Star Wars movie. That's the thing. So people are just gonna see it anyway. The reviews aren't gonna matter.
Nope. I'm still gonna go see it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see it. Let's not talk about it right now, because I don't want to spoil anything.
Han Solo dies.
Over.
Who keeps pausing it? Oh, Donald's lagging behind.
Pilfmere.
Fucking nerf herder.
You keep pausing it.
No, I don't.
It says you're pausing it.
Yes, I know. That's what the game does when people are lagging behind. Because I'm the host. I'm waiting for you guys to, catch back up. It's just Donald lagging out there.
No, Dutch Texas is there.
Dutch Texas.
This Dutch Texas.
Yup, Dutch Texas.
Should probably fix that, but it's effort.
Yay,
God.
I've got 100% army professionalism.
All right, big boy.
I think I'm at like 50.42.
58.
Yeah, you're no Iroquois, though.
I miss my Iroquois, yeah. I miss them.
The history of Inga is fake news.
It really is, though.
I mean, I don't think anybody knows anything about me because nobody bothered to ask.
I mean, you know what? Here, where's the map? Let's go to here.
I mean, the poles are just going up the Amazon.
Just follow the Amazon till you find some friendly natives. That's me, and I'll give you some sweet potatoes. You can give me some regular potatoes. It'll be great. I hear the Poles are good people, good Protestant people. You can trust the Protestants.
We're not necessarily Protestant as much as every single religion in our country.
So
you very welcoming like me.
I thought you were going to say we're not necessarily people.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay.
Ow! Persia accepts
I just hit myself in the face with my headphone because I gotta get up for a hot second here.
Oh my.
Don't CB me!
Oh god, quick. What did you just say?
No CBing.
No CBing.
He said everyone should CB him, so we should...
Alright boys, let's better get on it. One map, man, let's go do it, I know it.
Improving my relations with the Inca right now.
Disgusting you.
Something to do. I gotta wait for a couple of years before I can start punching my neighbors.
I just put the war SFX into the chat.
War. We're going to war.
These Incas controlling all the gold, all the gold.
Did anybody declare war on me? Did anybody declare war on me?
Yes. Do you want to declare war on you?
Well, I mean, like I was saying, I prefer peaceful negotiations.
He says about me and him are both building forts.
What about forts?
I can see yours building in Merida.
I've had these forts are my cultural heritage. They've been there for centuries.
These forts are pure defensiveness in nature.
Yeah, they're literally defensive in nature. They've been there only for defensive purposes. They're forts. It's not like they could come after you or anything.
Tell that to a Prussian king.
I don't know what the Prussians are, so pass.
No, sorry, not Prussian, Persian.
Those guys are cool.
Yeah, I'm sure they're cool, but in real history, they got really screwed over by one castle.
What?
The Battle of Dara.
Right, hear me out.
Go on.
Well, weren't they being expansionist at that time, though? So it's like, they got screwed over by a castle whilst being expansionist, whilst being the aggressors.
While they were attacking people.
Like saying Germany got screwed over by Stalingrad, like what?
Yeah, like how's that? An explanation?
How dare those fucking Russians defend their homeland?
Yeah.
How dare they?
Old.
That was
the castle was only a decade old.
Yeah. Okay.
And it was built only because.
How does that support the argument and position that you're propositioning that forts are somehow?
I'm not even sure what I'm propositioning.
Exactly. So why are you propositioning anything?
I like talking.
Did you just read the wiki page about that battle before we started or something?
No.
Perhaps.
I actually just watched extra credits. History.
There you go.
And you went to inject your newfound knowledge in whatever way possible, but it turned out to actually be a really bad example.
While we're talking about Central America, I'd like to discuss the South Sea Company, gentlemen.
The what company?
The South Sea Company.
Oh, you mean that one that just made its money off of IOUs?
Yeah. It was basically a British company similar to the East India Company, but it was like the Kardashians. It was famous just for being famous. So this price of its stock was only good because people thought it was good. So they never it was a company that didn't do anything. It was just there to be famous, and I think at the height of its power, its stocks that were out in public or publicly owned were worth more than the entire GDP of all of Great Britain. There was
the British still paying the loans off from that too.
Yeah, and the British are still paying back the debt from that whole fiasco as of 2015, I think.
I mean, I got a question for you.
Hmm.
Do you want to finally kill off Hermes?
Run away! Damn it! I lost 2 ships.
Okay, so that's interesting.
I was only getting like singular words out of that. Do I want to kill off, and then after that, I lost it.
Kill off Hermes, however you want to pronounce it.
Who? Oh, Hormuz. Or Hormuz.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're allied to Ottomans and Afghans, so we need...
I'm declaring war on Afghanistan, and they would join in Trans would, and I can handle the both of them. I just figured if I call you in, you can get the rest of that land.
But we are going to have to call it here, gentlemen, because we are at the end of our time.
Damn you.
And my wife just got home, and we'd like to have lunch together.
Ben, press the button.
Hey, Banda, you have
So,
a man with a sock?
thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for playing, gentlemen. It'll be a very interesting game next time, considering some things that are up in the air at the moment. And, yeah. See you guys next time. Goodbye, chat.